What's up, my loves and fellow creatives? Hey, hey, hey. Let me know if you all can hear me in the comments. We had such a special surprise happen that we had to go live and make it a thing. So I hope you all shared this live because you're going to need to share it in order to take advantage of the opportunities we have today for our celebration. Awesome, awesome. All right. Let me see who we have in the building. I'm going through these comments. So I think I can only see the comments on the YouTube side. So y'all come on over to YouTube so I can see you. Hey, Elle, Amy, Mandy, Mara, Lakira, T&P Customs. What's good? What's good? Tracy G, Christy, Coach Najla. Hey, hey. Sheila, Sharon, my OG Sharon. Let's go. Jennifer, hey, love. Hey, Carla, Rala, hey, love. And Rockin' Vinyl. Yes, we just featured you on the Instagram and the YouTube, or and the YouTube and the Facebook. So some of you all that already completed the Shopify challenge last time, we made some little videos to help promote your business and also give you a little kick in the rear and let you know, hey, we might send somebody over to your site. So make sure that it's ready for them. Hey, Paula, Sheila, Carla, Lakira. All right. All right. Jalen's Creations. Yes. Awesome. Paula. Okay, cool, cool. Y'all can hear me. All right, Shaka, Sarah. Okay, I see y'all in the building. I see y'all. Simply Being R. All right, Treva. All right. And Coach Chrissy in the building. Okay, Coach Chrissy, Southern Girl Creations. What's good? TMJ Creative Creations and Designs. Hello, my love. Ruth, how's it going? New York Reflections. That Tamika? Samela. Hey, love. Hey, love. All right. So, first of all, I just want to give extreme gratitude to the community, to the coaches who are community, who started as members and maybe even newbies to Photoshop. And I just want to give a huge, huge, huge thank you to you all because this 20K subscribers would not be possible without you. This whole community would not be possible without you. Definitely wouldn't be thriving without you. So I want you to know that I greatly appreciate that. So I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for what I'm about to open up tonight. So it's all going to be based on sharing. And the reason why is because I started to take a step back and I'm going back to the basics. So you'll start seeing, we're going to have a conversation today in a little bit where you all will get to tell me what you want to see in the academy. We'll get to interface about that a little bit. Tell me what you want to learn, what you want to see us doing. And a lot of it, that the feedback that I've been getting is going back to the basics because we have advanced so much in a lot of things that we are leaving some of our newbies or our people who may not be as confident in some of these skill sets yet. So I want to make sure that we're covering those bases and that we're bringing people along with us as we are advancing. So yeah, Coach Chrissy, I'm going to get in trouble tonight, but I think it is a momentous occasion. Now, this will not happen again because our goal, y'all know Coach Ant is my content coach as well. So, and shout out to Coach Ant. Our goal is to get to 100,000 subscribers. And we're going to be more strategic about this. You know, we did the willy-nilly skillfully up until this point. So the willy-nilly got us here, but and skillfully, because it wasn't just, you know, willy-nilly with no skills attached. But now it's time to do strategic planning. And as I'm doing it, of course, I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing as I go along. So it should help fast track your success as well. But in order to get to that 100K, it takes sharing. Okay. And the premise of this entire academy was on sharing. It was based on me wanting to share my knowledge and things that I thought people kept in, gate kept as trade secrets. And especially in the creative realm, people would not share how they created their Photoshop files. They would not share or even sell their Photoshop files. It was very taboo to do all of that. So this type of love for community and desire to see everyone grow stemmed from the taboo of people really believing in the art world that we can't help one another. So I want to make sure that we are completely past all of that, and that we understand that it's not only sharing that helps us, because that's how I get my blessings, but it's the sharing that allows other people to flourish as well, and that we don't have to live in lack. We can live in our own abundance, and really help other people see their abundance. Okay. So I want to make sure that we continue that practice, because I know as we get along in our business journeys, a lot of times we forget, like I forgot. I had to go back to the basics. We forget what it took for us to get started in the first place, what it took for us to take that first step, to post that first post, to create that first design, to put it out there in front of the world, and let somebody else actually be the judge of whether they wanted to purchase that or not, right? I want us to all understand that we all came from that place, or we are in that place right now. So we're going to show some love tonight. So I just want to see who we have in the building. I want to kind of do a survey of who's here live with us right now. So if you would go ahead, and I'm going to call out a membership level. You could tell me if you're that membership level by putting the letters. And if you're not a member, don't feel like that is any type of jab at you. I actually have something for you today. So if you are a platinum VIP, that's our platinum VIP, that's our Craft to Quit program. If you're Craft to Quit, go ahead and put C2Q in the chat for me, and I'm going to see how many of us are in the building tonight. C2Q, go ahead and make it do what it do. All right. Okay. I see you. I see you. And then if anyone is a VIP, go ahead and put VIP for me. VIP are members who are able to come to the Photoshop classes on Wednesdays, the live Photoshop classes. All right. And then also, if you are a member that maybe you just have the standard membership, but the standard membership is unlocking the templates every week. So you don't come to the live classes, but you get your Photoshop templates, right? I still want to recognize you. I want you to put in the chat a number 1 so I know who you are, because that's our standard membership. So that's my level 1. All right. So I see VIPs, Craft to Quit. I'll give it a little time, because I know that, okay, we have some ones here too. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have a good mix in the building tonight. If there is someone here today that is not a member at all, it's okay. I'm going to have you put a 0. Because you're not a member yet, but I believe that there's no such thing as a nothing. Okay. So 0 doesn't mean nothing. A 0 just is identifying that it's empty and is ready to be filled with goodness. So go ahead and drop me a 0 if you're not a member yet. So then I know, okay, so we may have some people here today that would love this option and opportunity. All right. Okay. So I see we have quite a few beginners and also some folks that aren't members yet. So I want to talk to y'all a little bit and see, because I want to make sure that that you're receiving what you need to receive, right? Let me ask you this: how many of you all are putting zeros because you are afraid of Photoshop, or maybe you're afraid to design at the level that you see the designs, and maybe you don't think it's that easy. I just want you to tell me, and you can go ahead and tell me in the chat, like, be open, be honest, be transparent with me. It always helps you, but it definitely helps me when you all tell me these type of things. Okay. Afraid. And tell me, what are you afraid of? Like, give me that real, because my goal is to not only make it easy and simple, but it's to show you that you can do this and there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Okay. It's confusing. Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. Oh, you're welcome, Lene. You won one of the giveaways. You are so welcome. All right. Okay, and I have a little something tonight that I want to really see where you are and where you want to be. So we're going to do a tap in and a check in. You know, a lot of times I talk about my 4 C's, and one of those C's is congruence. And with that, I want to know where you are and where you want to be, because if there's any type of misalignment there, then that's where we feel like we're not at ease. That's what we feel like we're not on our purpose track. That's when we feel like, okay, I know I'm supposed to be doing something different, something better. Okay. So what is it that you are lacking? What is it that you are missing right now, besides just being afraid of Photoshop? Because I promise you, we make it super simple to make designs just like what's on my screen right now. Literally, if you've never touched Photoshop before. I promise you that. And I'm going to promise you that so hard that I'm going to make an offer today that you cannot refuse. I promise that if you give us this opportunity to help you, you will have the success that you're looking for. And it will not be confusing. It will not be difficult. We will get you through it. This is Photoshop, Lene. Is it Lene or Lene? And I just want to say your name right, because I know you're going to be here frequently. So I want to make sure that I'm calling your name right. So this is Photoshop. And you probably have heard of Photoshop before, but some of you here may be extremely afraid of Photoshop. If that's me, just say me in the chat and I'm fine. Don't worry about being embarrassed. If you are afraid of Photoshop, just say me in the chat for me. All right. And I know that there's a little bit of a delay here, but I'm super tapped into what your responses are, because I want to make sure that that I'm really providing for you what is going to help you. Thank you, Lene. I appreciate it. Okay, Ruth, I get it. I get it. Now, does this look very complicated? Something that you feel like you wouldn't be able to do if it weren't for some type of heavy help and some years of training? Oh, so you're more comfortable with it now. Good. We lacking some time there. Okay, I'm hearing y'all. I'm hearing you. Lacking time. And the idea here is that although you may be a beginner or you may be a professional with Photoshop, the whole idea is that we are providing designs every single week. I don't know if y'all know this, but we have a live class every single Wednesday where we release a new template, but also that template is a trending topic. We're showing you how to use that design in real time to make a real design and to make some real money. So the whole premise of everything that we're doing is that we don't want you just learning steps just to be learning Photoshop. We want you to real time have a design that you can put on the marketplace immediately when you're finished with the class. Even that night, if you complete the session with us, you have a final design every single week in class. And then even if you just follow along with us and you watch the replay, you would have a new design every single week following this pattern. And the whole point of that is because most of the issues that people come to me with are consistency, right? They say, well, I'm not consistent in it. And thereby that's where I think I'm not having the success. And that is correct. Even I would not be as successful with the academy if I were not making a class every single week, because it put me in position to be consistent and for you and to be accountable for your learning, and because you're trusting me to learn, right? So I want you all to take the same level of responsibilities for your business, just like you do with the jobs and your 9 to 5s and your families, even your like your church responsibilities and things of that nature. Like, you take those responsibilities as if it has to happen every week. So if you take every single Wednesday and say, you know what, no matter what's going on around me, I'm going to make sure that I sit down from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock on Wednesdays, 1 hour, and I'm going to devote at least that 1 hour to coming to this course and flipping out a new design every single week. At the end of the year, we might take maybe 2 weeks off. You have 50 designs. Post it up on your Etsy store, post it up on your Shopify store, post it on your Facebook, post it on your Instagram, post it on your TikTok. 50 products, 50 designs. Okay, let me ask y'all this right now. I need y'all to be honest with me. How many of us have at least 50 different designs in our online stores right now? Oh, Jennifer, that's so sweet. Jennifer says, I'll put it up on the screen. Says, must say you've taught me so much. You are a blessing. It is a blessing to be a blessing. Oh, shout out to Carla. Carla is your mentor. Awesome. Yeah, I've seen Carla as well. I think Carla may have won one of the prizes. Y'all are a lucky pair. Very lucky. Okay. And Mandy, you don't have an online store, really? That's okay. That's what we're here to talk about. For sure. Okay. So Paula, oh, congratulations, Paula. Paula has 50 designs. Let's go. Let's go. You've been following me since the kitchen. Listen, I'm about to get back in the kitchen, y'all. I think I got to get back in the kitchen. Barefoot in the kitchen is where I started this YouTube channel. I think I got to get back barefoot in the kitchen because we're getting a little too comfortable. Okay. And what happens when we get too comfortable is we start forgetting what it took to get the success and what it takes to maintain it and grow it. And I want to get back in. I want to get back in the kitchen. Okay. Oh, Lisa. Okay, so we did the Shopify challenge, but you never got it fully up and running. Okay, I want to talk about that tonight. I want to talk about that tonight because I actually did a little bit of research myself, and I have been seeing, even when tagging some of your stores and finding some of you all, like, I'm like, okay, we got a little work to do. We need to get our social media up and running. Some of us don't even have our Instagram or our Facebooks up. And those are the main ways that you create community. Aren't we all here right now because of a community, right? We're here right now because of the Innate Academy community. And you as a business have a community too, right? Because you have supporters that want to purchase from you. You have people who want to see what you got going on next. If you flip out a design every single week, guess what? You'll have people waiting to see, oh, I want to see what she's doing next. Even if they're just lurking and they're just watching, that's fine. You need those lurkers and those watchers because eventually they either become customers, someone who refers someone else to you, or they become the people who try to copy you, but they still end up giving you the praise because they say the greatest compliment is for someone to copy. I don't know exactly how I feel about that. However, I think it does still bring people to the source, because if you're the one innovating and doing it first and doing it right, what happens is, and I'm going to tell y'all this, eventually, and this is how I think you're going to have people that follow you or copy you, but eventually the person who is purchasing from them will find the originator of that content. Okay, because you are consistently doing what you're doing. You're not falling behind them and getting yourself wrapped up in what somebody else is copying from you, but you stay on the path of innovating. You stay on the path of your vision and the vision that God gave you and executing that vision. And you don't get the blinders, you don't lose your blinders, you don't get sidetracked. Okay, so I want us to focus on that. Your consistency, your success, your business. Let's not compare it to anybody else right now. Let's compare this version of you today to the version of you yesterday, and that's it. So if the version of you yesterday didn't have an online store yet, but you know that's where you need to be, then let's let the version of you today be the one that's going to start this online store. If the version of you yesterday never put out your designs to people because you were so afraid of what somebody was going to say about it, then the version of you today steps out of that fear and just post it. All right. That's what I want to see. And it's cool because it's a wrap. If you have lurkers, it's actually a compliment. I'm not gonna say I don't worry about it because it does get to you because you do a lot of hard work. And then there are people who namely only look to copy your work for their success. But I want y'all to think about something. And I want y'all to like think real hard about this because this is going to make you feel really good. So if someone has success because they are copying you, doesn't that actually speak to your vision? You got something right, right? Then what I want us to do, because I had to do this myself, I had to really reframe my mindset on this. I had to say, well, if someone is selling something that I sell after I sell it, because they have to come up with the idea after me in order to copy me, right? What are they doing right? What are they doing right? So I can see what they're doing right is they might be constantly posting. They might be reaching out to customers. They might be marketing way heavier than I'm marketing. And most of the time, that's what the case is. Now, if they are like just really tanking prices and price, like basically dropping the price down to where it's worthless, I don't fight on the price side of things. I'm not going to fight somebody down to zero. Okay, that's the only battle that you're going to win is basically you keep going down. The only thing you can get to is zero. So I'm not going to fight anybody on making $10 shirts. That's not my deal. That's not even my audience. That's not who I want to attract to me is a $10 shirt client. So I want us to be aware of that part. But anything else is a great compliment to what it is that you're doing and what you could be doing better. All right. So what I want to ask is what is it that you all feel is standing in the way of you making your sales? What is standing in the way between you creating this greatness with your mind and with the creative talent that God has given us? We have this innate ability to create, right? What is stopping that from being the thing that really allows us to earn with that creativity, that allows us to replace our 9 to 5 income, that allows us to live solely on those creative efforts? What's missing? Okay. Procrastination in a LLC. Boy, I love it. I love it, Link. So what this is perfect because what we're focusing on this challenge too. And I think, Lene, are you in the I think you are in the challenge, in the Shopify challenge. So part of that is focusing on Tuesday. We're focusing on what do you need to have a formal business, your LLC, your state license, if you require a state license, or at least your sales tax ID, so that you can go and turn that into a vendor, so that you can get wholesale T-shirts, and you're not paying $2 to $3 more per shirt just because you don't have a sales and use license that literally in most states costs nothing, but you can use it to have tax savings and to be able to get certain vendor accounts. Like even with Silky Socks, he requires a vendor's license so that you can get the wholesale prices, right? LLC and tax ID. All right, so those are things we'll be talking about on Tuesday. I'm just trying to make sure that this time around, we're talking about everything that you all need to talk about. Time management. So time management, that is always going to be a tough one because we're doing what we love to do. So we can get lost in the sauce. So what I would recommend for the time management is to find things that buy back your time so that you can do the things that you want to do. So you can binge watch a YouTube videos on creating this next thing if you have these sort of things automated. Like for instance, the post that you all saw today, it was automated. So it said, hey, it's going to come out at 4 p.m. On Instagram and on YouTube, and it's going to have this caption, and it's already dropped in there and done. That's automation. So those are the type of solutions that we'll talk about for time management. And then also consistency, setting up a schedule of doing X, Y, and Z every single week so that it becomes a habit and a pattern, something that you know you have to do. And that's why I say if you are doing the Wednesday classes, even if you're doing the follow alongs, the Wednesday classes will help you stay on top of trending designs, techniques inside of Photoshop, and just making sure that you're getting content out there to your audience. And Mara, be a little more specific with me. When you say that you need more training on running a business, what type of things? What type of things on running a business? Is it like shipping your items? Is it like bookkeeping, that sort of thing? How to get a trademark and all of that. Okay, now for the trademark, I hope the trademark isn't stopping you from actually getting your business out there, because there is a way to check uspto.gov. You can check and see if anyone already has a trademark for that specific name in the specific sector that you're wanting to do your business. Like for instance, if it's apparel or if it's coaching, those are two totally different categories. So one may have an innate in apparel, but not an innate in coaching. So you wouldn't be able to do it in apparel, but you would be able to coin this or trademark this name in the coaching space. So that is something I can definitely go over in the challenge. We'll go over the trademark and we'll do a search for that. But the resource for that I can give you right now is uspto.gov. That stands for U.S. Patent Trademark Office.gov. Okay, Mara says marketing, more training, running my Shopify store. Okay, awesome. So with that, that was and still is my biggest struggle. Marketing is always going to be one of your biggest hurdles because it is the most important part. Some argue with sales. I argue that it is marketing because it takes marketing to get sales. Amen. So marketing is arguably one of the most vital parts of your business. You can have the best products. You can have the most amazing designs and quality and customer service. But if you don't have a form of marketing or several forms of marketing that speak to your audience, you're going to be in a tough position to grow a business. And that's real. So for marketing, let me ask you this. Do you all have your Facebook and Instagram linked to your Shopify stores? You have your Facebook and Instagram linked to your Shopify stores. And I'll wait a little bit for that the answer to come in, because if you have your Facebook and your Instagram linked to your Shopify store, that's the number one way that you can start marketing right now. Hi, Opulate Creatives University. This is Innate Academy. Nice to meet you. Come on over. So this is, we're talking right now about the Shopify challenge, but also how we're using Photoshop and AI. This is artificial intelligence artwork here. Yes, need to add more content. Okay. So, and then sometimes it's not the more, it's the just number one, putting it out there. And number two, the intent behind what you're putting out there. Okay. So what I wanted to see here tonight was, in order to open something up that I know I'm going, whoo, I am going to for sure run into a little snag. But I'm okay with that because I'm doing this for the people, that only the people that are here on this live. That's why I say I hope y'all share this live. I hope y'all shared it, and there's somebody in this room right now that you shared it with. So what I want to do, um matter of fact, let's go ahead and put it in the chat. If someone invited you here right now, I want you to call out the name of the person who invited you. Who invited you? So if someone is here right now and maybe you didn't know about us, but they say, "Oh no, you got to get over here right now." Who shared this with you? Because I want to see. I want you to call them out by name because I want to give them recognition and I want to do something here. I want to do something here. Let's see. Love trying creative processes, but the business part is tedious and intimidating. Yep, I understand that exactly. So the cost, being out of your budget, that's something that is a point of what we want to talk about too. Because when you first start out, I know we want to get into all the equipment. I know we want to get into like having the top of line X, Y, and Z, having access to everything. So I really want to talk about that. There are some ways to get started where you don't even have to have a printer at all. This right here, if I'm just starting out, I have a large format printer behind me. If I'm just starting out, I'm not trying to get this large format printer behind me. What I'm trying to do is I'm taking this image right here and I'm sending it off so that it's printed drop ship, and it can drop ship it to me or it can drop ship it to my customer, and the customer knows no difference. What I focus on at that point in time is getting customers, building my email list, and creating bomb designs that I can go ahead and keep putting out on a regular basis so that that becomes part of my marketing material. People are looking for the fresh designs. They know I'm going to have something. All right. Shout out to Mashonda. Okay, so I'm writing these down. When y'all say somebody sent y'all, Mashonda. Shout out to Mashonda. Shout out to Lakira Ross. I'm putting y'all up on the screen. And I'm doing the shout out for a reason. Gracie invited someone. Okay. All right. Rockin' vinyl with some. All right. So I'm taking a little tally here. Okay. Okay, Mara, you need some more understanding about how to incorporate drop shipping into your store. I just did a class a couple weeks ago on incorporating Arts Ad into your Shopify store. We'll be doing another one where we do Printful and Printify as well. But yes, you can absolutely do drop shipping for your all over designs. That is what I recommend. I want you all to get really, really good at getting customers and really, really good at making customers happy before we worry about being perfect with the process. Okay. And I understand that too, not being able to get colors right. Ms. Washu, check out, I have a class number 135. It's a free class, but you download it and it even has like the colors in there for the like the NFL teams, the hex codes and all of that. I give you a color palette. I give you a way to test out and check those colors and even show you how to change things like the levels in Photoshop, how to change the hue and saturation so that you can manually adjust colors depending on the ink that you have if you have to do that. So yeah, I want to. That's why I say we need to get back to barefoot in the kitchen, because these are the questions that when we talk advanced level stuff, sometimes y'all are afraid to ask, and I want to make sure that you still ask those questions and that we're still able to provide that assistance. All right. Look at y'all. Okay. So so I have an interview, well, not interview, I'm sorry, a Shopify audit to do at 7. So what I'm going to do at 7 o'clock is literally go over a Shopify store and give input. Like literally, it's a one-on-one that I'm going to do. I really don't do this, but I'm doing this because I had 2 people win this on the last time that we went live. I think it was last Thursday. So I want to show you all a part of that process. I want y'all to stick around so that you can learn for that. But what I want to do in the meantime is I have about like 15 minutes to tell y'all what I have before I get in lots of trouble. Okay. So those who have never, ever, ever, ever been a member of the Academy, right now, because I want to get some newbies in here. I want y'all to trust me. Okay. I want y'all to trust me. So I'm going to show you something right now that I will not be able to keep on the screen for long. Un momento. I'm going to show you the Academy. And what I've done, I have revived the OG prices of the Academy. I'm talking about when we first opened the doors to the Academy, it was $30 a month in order to do the templates. And I'm going to show you what the templates look like. You're going to unlock, especially as a new person, the first almost 2 years, you're going to unlock 8 templates every single month. So that'll be 8 opportunities for you to follow the video, change out the template, get really good. All of our designs are either 5-minute templates. The newer ones are 5-minute templates, and our older designs are still 10-minute templates. Okay. $30 for the month. Even if you just try it for the first month, you're actually going to unlock 12 templates in your first month because you open up 4 templates immediately on day 0. Okay. For those who want to come to the live VIP class, that's why I know I'm going to get in some trouble. I can probably, now that you have to be new, because what'll happen, it'll start your classes off from 0. Because I don't know, it used to be on the website that we host on. We're actually moving away from this site, but it used to be that it would continue your classes. But if you change your subscription, it will start you from 0. So if you're already locked in and you already got stuff unlocked, y'all don't fall for this one, because this one ain't for you. This is for the new people. Okay. All right. And then for $60 a month right now, this one is our 50. We have this one right now for 50. Today only, while we're doing this live, it's going to be 30. This is my celebration for us basically hitting that 20K. I'm going back to the beginning. This is what our prices were in the very beginning when we first started. And it was to get a proof of concept, right? And then I have the $60 a month one right now. This one's $97 a month, but you unlock 12 templates in the first month. And then every single week you get to come to the live Wednesday class, which means you get live Photoshop help. Usually Coach Chrissy is there on Wednesdays to pull you out the mud if you get stuck, and to help you out with making sure that you get something done every single week. Y'all talk about accountability. Our coaches are here for accountability. And of course, you also need an accountability partner as well. Not the purple face crying, y'all. All right, so let me see. I don't know if I can hold that till Friday, Mandy. I doubt I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble just by having this up for today. I'm gonna get a lot of trouble just for having this up for today. And then our craft to quit is $197 a month. What that is we have an opportunity. Usually on Thursdays, I'm going into a Zoom room and I'm giving business advice. I'm giving an opportunity for you all to interface with me directly inside of a Zoom room. Sometimes y'all quiet and sometimes y'all talk up. But the whole point is that you get some time to say, hey, what could I be doing in my business? These are some ideas. Every single week, we're giving you some ideas. Like last week, we did AI, and we actually live did AI inside of our class. Sometimes I'll be talking about, hey, this is what you need to do to be setting up your EIN or to get your business credit and to set up a business bank account. We might be talking about email marketing on the Thursday. Whatever it is, it's moving the needle on your business. So for the Craft to Quit program, yes, I want you all to learn Photoshop. I want y'all to have fun. I want y'all to create beautiful artwork. But what good is it if you don't know what to do with that to make money? Okay, so the Craft to Quit program is just that. You're crafting to quit. And then at a certain point in time, you're too legit to craft. Okay. And once you're too legit to craft, then you're going to exit that 9 to 5 and you can do this full time because you have developed a real business model. Okay. You're not treating your craft like a hobby. You're treating it like it is you crafting your way to full-time entrepreneurship. Okay. So I'm just letting y'all know this will not be up. This will not be up. I think what I made it, I'm going to announce it. I'm going to send an email after this. And I'm going to let this stay up for 24 hours because this is a big deal. Making it to 20K subscribers and over 1 million views on YouTube is a big deal. So I do want to let y'all feel celebrated, but we can't celebrate too long because I'm already going to be hearing this. Okay. So I'm going to offer something only to the people who do Craft to Quit. And I'm glad you said that, Simply Being R, because the only one that you can upgrade to without starting over, I'm going to do something so super special for the people who join the Craft to Quit at this price, and the people who are all, well, no, because it has to be people who are here right now. Because I promise I will only do it for the people who are live. So if you join this one today, don't tell nobody. Well, I guess it's going to be on YouTube. I don't know. I'm probably going to take this down after this. I will unlock all of your courses. Unlock all of your courses. And I'm going to show you what the courses look like. Look, don't be crying, Simply Being hard. Don't cry, baby. Don't cry. I mean, don't make me cry. How about that? Because what I want to do is I want to show you that investing yourself and trusting yourself is the best investment that you can make. But I want you to be accountable. I want you to come to the live classes on Wednesdays. I want you to not just collect these templates, y'all. These are some bomb behind templates. I know. Look at this one we just did. I know. We make them bomb for a reason. We want you to be able to have beautiful designs and look like you've been designing in Photoshop for 24 years like I have. That's why we're doing it. But I want you to hit the ground running. There's no excuse not to make money. There's no excuse not to post. There's no excuse not to have a Shopify store. Okay? I'm telling y'all right now that I want to make this an offer you cannot refuse. And by offer you cannot refuse, I'm not just talking about the price of it. I'm talking about the value of it. And that's what we have to understand in our business. There's value and then there's price. There's value and then there's price. The value of what you're getting in any of those memberships far exceeds the price, especially that OG old price. Okay. So I'm going to scroll on down here a little bit and I'm going to show you some of our courses and zoom in just a little bit. Here we go. So like I said, every single week, this is our most recent Wednesday that we did. We're breaking down designs that the reason why we're breaking down these designs is because we know they sell. We've had success with them, and we want to bring that same exact success to you. This is a file right here that made me over $5,000 in one day at a FAMU homecoming game where I set up and made things on demand. I brought blank t-shirts out there, and all I did was say HBCU-ish, and I had different characters. So I would put the different characters on there that were wearing different colors. Well, guess what? Those are AI characters. Nobody else has those characters. In the AI in Action class that we're doing on Monday, which if you're in the Shopify challenge, you get to come to that class on Monday for free. We're actually inviting you to that class for free so that you can make some characters and upgrade your designs. The only one you can upgrade to without losing anything is Craft to Quit. If you upgrade to any other one, if you upgrade from standard or you upgrade from to the VIP and not the platinum VIPs, because that's the Craft to Quit. If you upgrade to Craft to Quit, then you will not lose anything. You will actually gain something, because if you don't have everything unlocked, all these classes I'm showing for you will be unlocked. You got to give us like 48 hours though, because it takes us time. We have to manually go in and unlock all the courses for you. Okay. But I'm showing you all the courses that you'll get unlocked. And usually when we unlock courses, we charge at least $1,000, because you're unlocking somewhere around about 150 templates. Y'all hear me? This is how much and that's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted y'all to share this. I want y'all to share this, because this is going to be somebody's blessing today, even if it's not your blessing. If you're a OG and maybe perhaps you have everything unlocked, you being here from the beginning, well, you also, you had it for, $30 from the beginning, right? Maybe your blessing is something different. Your blessing is helping somebody else. We'll figure out if there's going to be another blessing in this too. Okay. So I want to talk about these prizes too. Y'all don't let me forget to talk about the prizes that we're going to have. All right. So we're going to talk about the prizes after we do our Shopify audit. Okay. We're doing a Shopify audit at 7. So you all will learn so much from that audit, because you'll get to learn from somebody else's business and me actually doing what I very rarely do, which is a one-on-one session. That's how I started doing one-on-one sessions, but I very rarely do them now. So I'm going to do a one-on-one session tonight just for our lovely winner. I think it's Vantrice is coming on tonight at 7, and her business is we'll bring it up then. I'll show you what she does and everything. And I would love to be able to introduce you to some of the stuff that Vantrice has been doing over time. So this is going to be fun. All right. So yeah, here we go. We got breast cancer awareness. We brought y'all the bootleg tee. Coach Chrissy brought y'all that one. The boho rainbow trending stuff. And the thing is, this is not just a one-time print. This is why I say the value is up here. The price is down here. So for $30, do you know how many of these that you could buy on Etsy for $30? Very limited number of artwork files for $30. Maybe they're like $5, $10 a piece for the artwork files. Very limited what you can do with $30. You buy one of these templates for $40. And you can make unlimited boho rainbows. You can make unlimited bootleg tees. But if you join this membership, you get all of these things that you can design at any, like, let's say you're just bored and you don't know what to make right now. And you just see on TikTok, somebody says something funny, like the boo sheet, or the Halloween funny stuff, right? Why not take that and turn it into a design? You have this fake embroidery, this faux embroidery y'all asked me for. It's there. Y'all asked me for it and I made it up. Because I know it's trending. I know it'll help you. And I know it'll get your confidence up in your designs. Your designs will look exactly like this. Promise you. All right. So the $30 membership is you unlock 8 templates every single month. So what happens is you'll unlock one. So let's say you joined this today, right? Next Wednesday, you would unlock a template from, it will be 143, whatever we're unlocking there. And then you would also unlock something from the very beginning. So you unlock 8 templates every month. Okay. And these are all templates. That, that peace love. How many times have y'all bought one of them peace love designs from Etsy? Right? You got the ugly Christmas sweater designs. I literally give you all templates that I know for certain will sell and will sell very well. Okay, so we're coming down here to the bottom. We start off with 101, 102, and 103. You start with templates. These right here, you open immediately. Like you get these on day 0. And then 7 days later, you open 105, and then you'll open the new template. 14 days later, you open 106. And then you'll unlock the new template from that next week. So every single week, you're going to be unlocking 2 templates to get you rolling. The only way you can start from where you left off, if you do the craft to quit option, then we unlock all of these at one time. So basically, you don't have to wait 7 days for anything. We unlock all of this. So this is how confident I am, because I know for a fact that somebody right now is probably looking at me real crazy. I'm so confident that for $97, you could join this academy for 1 month and you could be like, you know what? Bump Shannon, I'm going to join for $97 for this 1 month and I'm going to get all these templates. You could say that. And I'm very aware of that. I'm very smart. I know you all are very smart too. But what I want to do is I want to show you, this is why I say I wanted to give you an offer that you cannot refuse. Because if you were able to unlock all of this stuff, first of all, it's going to, you know how long it took to make all these files? It's going to take you a long time to do all these files. It's going to take you a long time to download all these files, right? But this is going to be somebody's blessing tonight because you have all of the opportunities at your fingertips for $97 per month. And then you're going to unlock the new stuff every month. You're going to unlock the ability to come to Thursday meetings with me in a Zoom room and ask me questions and get my opinion on your business, not just designs. I will not, this is something that I won't even do this for Black Friday. Literally, I'm doing this to celebrate you all for making this community what it is, for growing this YouTube page, for growing this community, this Innate Academy. This is literally my homage to the community. So I'm giving this as an opportunity for you to go crazy. Go crazy for yourself, for your business, for your family, for your freedom. Right? So that's what Craft to Quit is about. So I'm offering that opportunity literally while we're live tonight. And then afterwards, I'll send like a quick email and that's it, because I'm going to have to wrap it up before I get wrapped up. I want y'all to know that we have literally charged $1,400 to unlock all these templates. And this is before we had all of these. This is when we were only up to 190 something. We didn't even have 240 something templates yet. All right, I will give you that link, my love. Hold on just a moment. It is academy.innatelab.com. But what I'll do is you are absolutely welcome. Yes, Eleanor, you can go to your account and you can change it. It will only show you the Craft to Quit program that is 97 and not. It should not show you the 197 one. Okay. Even if you are Craft to Quit just for 1 month, you would absolutely, positively be giving yourself an opportunity that I don't think we've ever offered this opportunity. Okay. I really, truly want you all to see that. And then there's something else too. There is something else I wanted to offer to those. I saw Mashonda sent somebody here. Lakira Ross sent somebody here. Gracie sent somebody here. I have created, for those of you who may be interested in the Shopify challenge who are not in it yet, if somebody sent you here, I have something special. I believe in buddy systems. I believe in partnerships. I believe in teamwork, making the dream work. So I have a code, Mandy M. Mandy M, I want you to, I'm gonna drop my Instagram on here. I want you to inbox me who sent you, And then I'm going to send you a 50% off the Shopify challenge code. Okay. And that's for Mashonda, Lakira, and Gracie. All you have to do is inbox me who sent you here tonight. Yep, it is 7. I'm still waiting on the back end for our guest, but she's not here just yet. So I'm just rolling. But thank you, love. I appreciate it. All right. So that is a special that I have for only for the people who share. Because like I said, sharing is caring. I wanted to see who was going to share, who was going to give other people an opportunity to have something really special tonight. So Official Myra, go ahead and I want you to go to my Instagram and DM me the name of the person who sent you, because in that way I can send it back. Okay, I have somebody for y'all. Hold on, y'all. I got to give her a proper introduction. Is there a link? So what you would do, Bernita, if you were going to change your membership, you would only change your membership to Craft to Quit. If you change your membership to anything else, I'm giving this disclaimer. It's recorded. I'm going to be able to go back to this recording and tell you I told you so. Do not change your membership. If you're already a member, it will hurt you because it will start you over from zero. The only people that it will help right now is if you're coming over to Craft to Quit. Okay? If you're coming over to Craft to Quit, to that membership, it will help you because it will unlock everything. So it actually puts you above what you're doing right now. Yes. If you sent somebody, let them know. And Lene, if you sent somebody, like, I don't care who, if somebody sent you, I want you to DM me, Instagram me, who sent you to this live tonight. And then I'm going to give you a code. Okay. For 50% off of, and it could be anything in the academy, any particular item, but specifically, I want you all to come to the Shopify challenge. It's a $300 challenge. You'll be able to get 50% off just because somebody else referred you today. And TMJ Creative, it will what they call propagate. So it'll propagate if you're changing in the middle of your membership. All right, y'all give me just a second. I'm going to pull something up right now. And again, for those who are already members, please don't change memberships unless if you're changing to Craft to Quit, then that's acceptable because then you won't lose anything. If you change memberships, it for some reason the system, it starts you over at zero. So I'm just saying that I feel like I have to keep repeating that. So I don't want anybody to get in any trouble thinking, oh, this is such a great deal, and you get excited and because it's a great deal and you change your membership and then you end up starting from the beginning. Okay. And there's nothing that we can do to get you back on track. The only people that we can help with that is if you join the Craft to Quit program, because then we can unlock everything. So there is no delay. Like literally on day zero, or not day zero, I'll say give us 48 hours. We'll have all of those unlocked for you. Okay. And just a second, because while I was talking, I was not typing. And I am grabbing this coupon code link for those who were referred. I'm so proud of y'all for sharing. Like that's why I didn't want to tell y'all what the prize was for sharing, because I wanted to see like who had that in their heart to just truly share with others. All right, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the screen. So we'll have that tagged up there. All right. Ooh, we got 100 people viewing right now. That's a good number. So It's a great number because 100 of us are going to have the opportunity tonight to go through a Shopify audit. And I want to give you all this opportunity. If anybody's in the Shopify challenge and you have not done this yet, I'm going to drop a link because I need you all to fill this out before we meet tomorrow. Let me move that little tab. There we go. So this is the Shopify survey link. I'm going to drop it in the chat right now. And we're going to go over this at 8:00. So once we're done with our one-on-one, I'm going to go over this with you. So if you get started on it now, if y'all have questions on this, then I can help you out. Okay. All right. So our guest right now, I'm sure many of you are familiar with LDD Creations. And do me a favor. Oh, Shaka, the code, anyone that was referred by somebody tonight to come to the live can message me who referred them, and we will send them a 50% off code. Now, here's the kicker, and I told you I wasn't going to tell y'all about the prizes till later. The reason why we're going to announce the winner tomorrow for this is whoever referred the most people gets the grand prize of $1,000. Whoever referred the most people, whoever's name is referred the most times, gets $1,000. So because you helped somebody else, because maybe you paid full price for your Shopify challenge, but that didn't make you bitter. You still shared it with somebody else and you say, you know what? You just being here, you're going to benefit from this. You're going to be able to take advantage of this deal. It's a blessing to be a blessing. And whoever has them, that's why I was asking. I'm like, Mashonda, Lakira, Gracie. Okay, y'all already up there. Okay. So that's why I want you all to DM me on Instagram so we can keep up with the names. And whoever has the most names you have to be in the Shopify challenge to win it. But whoever has the most names for those that join the Shopify challenge with their referral, then that person gets $1,000. So we'll talk about that, of course, in just a little bit. But I want to give y'all an incentive, if you weren't already sharing, to go ahead and share because y'all still have an opportunity. So go ahead and, yes, blow them people's feet up, okay? Like I said, it's a blessing to be a blessing. So I want us to behave like that, okay? Yep. And Lene, what we're going to do, the link that I just posted, we're going to go over at 8:00. So we can all go over it together. And then that way, if you're missing some stuff, you can feel okay because I'm going to go through. These are things that we should have. But if you don't have them, it's because this is something I want to understand that you don't have so we can talk about it during the challenge. Okay. All right. All right. Perfect. All right. Let me go grab my notes because I'm running a little bit behind y'all. Y'all got me excited. Y'all got me in a little bit of trouble too, but it's good trouble. It's good trouble. I have full faith that those who are taking advantage of these offers tonight, you all are going to be able to do something with that blessing. I'm certain of it. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to bring to you Ms. Van Teresa and of LDD Creation. So I have her website pulled up right here. Make sure everybody can see it. Awesome. All right. And Van Teresa, are you ready? Can you give me a thumbs up on the backstage if you're ready? All right. All right. Awesome.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on with you? All right, so we're gonna do an audit today, and I already see that you've been doing some things to your website. Have you been having fun with this?
Yeah, I sit stagnant for a while, but I'm coming back, and this was exciting to do, and it was really awesome because I was I had just finished it when I won the audit. And so
Really?
this is perfect.
Look.
I'm ready to take notes for whatever.
Good. And I'm just gonna say automatically off rip, I see that you are doing a holiday revamp, which is truly important for just to switch things up, have people understand that you're doing a different promotion. Just even this is why even when we do the Shopify challenge, we'll change the banners up just to give it something fresh, something new, so that when people come back to the website, they're like, oh, I didn't notice that last time. Let me, frequent this thing. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. So right off of the rip here, I'm going to say that I love the pop up here. And it's gamification. So, and I want everybody to be taking notes because this is going to help everyone. But this wheel here that has the option for people to win free shippings or discount is really good. And let me ask you this: when you put your information in before it'll let you spin.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put mine in here. If I can follow directions. All right, so I'm agreeing to receive marketing emails, which is great because you're getting consent before marketing. So this is amazing here. And I'm going to hit claim the discount. So this would allow me to get this 10% off here. So that's great. Let me,
You didn't put in your phone number.
Oh, okay. You want
I'm getting it
my
all.
digits? You want now phone number is good for text message marketing. So this is good. Let's do. All right. Then now I can now I can spin. Now I can win. Free shipping. All right. And so this is good too. I like that it allows the customer to put in their information first before they spend. So then that builds that anticipation. So I like that. And then I can copy the code right here. Shop now. Perfect. I see we have updated banners here. And I see our collections. We have sports apparel and gifts, custom apparel, personalized gifts here. Print services. Yes.
The referral code right there. You see the referral? Get 10% off. Click on that.
Ah.
But you probably have to close the chat box.
Okay. This one, let me see if it'll let me put it in here. And what I'm doing right now, which is what you all should be doing too, is getting on the email list of sites that you really like and you like the way that they do business. One thing that you can learn from, like if you are on the email list of what is that? It slips my mind right. Not Temu, but the other one where they send marketing emails and text messages like no other business that I have ever seen. Fashion Nova. They are on top of marketing, maybe too much on top of marketing, but definitely. All right, so I get a code here. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to now, and is it okay that I coach you, Vantresa? I want to make sure that is good, that I can do positive and also give suggestions for improvement.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so for the collections here, I like that it shows like sports. I like that this shows custom made because it does give like a different feel there. I do feel like though, if I'm looking for a particular product, like I'm your ideal customer right now, right? So can you tell me, like, give me an example of who your ideal customer is so that I can be that person. I can become that person right now and I can shop on your site.
Probably a sports parent or athlete.
Okay. So sports parent or athlete, sports parent or the athlete themselves. So I'm going to go with sports parent because if you're talking about athletes, mainly the athletes ain't buying the stuff. It's a sports parent. So we want to target the person that's got the purchasing power, right? And most times that's going to be mom, sometimes dad also, but primarily mom is going to be the one seeking this kind of extracurricular kind of stuff. And want to say, I'm looking here and I see the sports, but as sports mom, I'm not I'm not convinced that this is sports apparel. It looks like I might purchase equipment there instead. So I probably wouldn't even look at the words here, but I know you have some fire designs that you've done for sports apparel. So I'm positive if I open this category up, I'm positive I'm going to see some fire designs, right? I see the fire designs. But if I'm the ideal client here, I'm stopped right here because I may not have ever clicked on this particular collection just because it didn't show me what I didn't know was behind there. So I would suggest, even if you have the balls and stuff there, maybe put, even if it's just one shirt, right? Just one product that is going to say, oh my gosh, like, wait a minute, you sell that? How did I not know you before? Like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for this since forever. And it still has the sports, it still has the holiday theme there. But I think if it had a product that really, or a model, I would prefer for your collection image to even have a model. It doesn't have to be a mock-up. And if you want to choose a model and you don't have one, Place It is a good place to like find models. We also have in the past, Shopify Challenge, we made AI character models. Let me see if I can show you. And Ventrice, if this will help you out, hold on a second. I definitely don't mind sharing this with you. Let me go find, just made y'all some models. Let me see here. Christmas models. I was going to do this for AI in action class, but I didn't know if we would have time to do it. So it probably would still come in handy for you. Let's see, let me pull up some of our AI artwork. But you can even develop your, because I know you want to go with the Christmas theme and you maybe have specific characters that you want to go with. So I'm going to take to mine. And let's go Christmas models. So these are some AI characters. You see, these are all generated here. Let me close out of that so y'all can see better. So if you want to appeal to sports mom, there's a beautiful lady right here wearing a blank white shirt. I would go ahead and use my pen tool or even use my smart selection tool to select just her shirt. Take one of your dope designs and like literally hit multiply on it so you can still see the wrinkles in the shirt and it doesn't look like a weird mock-up. I would do that to like one of these images, and you see it already has like the Christmassy type of image in the background. If you had something like that on top of the sports images, I think that would boom. She would be like, oh, that's me right there. That's me right there. And that's what you want your avatar to feel like. That's what you want your ideal customer to feel like. Oh, this was special made for me, right? Even with the custom made, I would put like maybe some, let's see, customized apparel. I mean, you literally what you have in the category, right? Great products. I even like the fact that you have the snow all over the page. This is definitely giving me festive feels. I love this. And you could focus on products that are selling right now. For the Shopify challenge, we're going to be adding some of the Christmas related apparel. So I think you'll appreciate that too. But you could still do it with the sports realm, right? So we could take this template right here and it could be 'Tis the Season and have a football in it, right? 'Tis the season, football with some garland and stuff. That'd be dope. And especially if you can put the player in it too, right? So definitely I want to say that would be, everything else looks gorgeous. I love the snow. I even love the images that you used here and the fact that they have some activity when I hover over them. I would just make sure that you put a product in there that would make me click on custom made or make me click on sports apparel, especially since it's one of the first ones. Now, this one that says personalized gifts, perfect. I see a pillow, I see a license plate, I see a mouse pad. I can immediately imagine, oh, it's Christmas time. Oh, let me get out my homegirl license plate, because she loves her initials. Or let me get this pillow for my grandma because she would love a picture of the family on a pillow in her grand family room. Or mouse pad, and maybe you even have like sets and that sort of thing. So I definitely can understand the personalized gifts. These two, I would just improve those with a mock-up of some sort. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But I love that. And for party favors, girl, you already know you do the best designs and use the Automizer and all. Like, I need to see what's party favors. Give me what are your top 4 selling party favors?
Wow, I'm new to that. I'm just starting with that, but
Okay.
so far, no, yeah. So far, on the yard signs, backdrop, chip bags, I have done. So the others, the buttons and everything else, Hershey bars, then I'm adding those in. But I'm slow. I have that there. I have done these other items, and I don't have them on there. But I have my designs. I just need to bring them in. I wanted so they're on my drive. So
Okay, good. So and same thing there. That would be the only thing that I would have to say there is just put those design images there, and then I promise that'll speak to the customer because they'll see like, oh, wait a minute, I can get that design on on this chip bag, on this water bottles, and oh, I didn't even know. And that sports mom that's all the way up here is also the same mom that would like those water bottles and those chip bags, and because they would love the opportunity to represent, especially if they're part of organization. So they may refer you over to the booster club and say, hey, did you know that the same place I get my personalized shirts done, they also do these type of group sales, and they do party favors. So this is perfect. I love the categories that you have here. And then for print services, just to give Andrews a shout out, she is an OG of the N8 Academy, and is doing her business full time and offers print services. And she is doing sublimation prints. Look at those big old prints there. Okay. So if y'all need someone to do some of these large format prints, remember I was telling y'all before that you don't have to have the printer. Remember I said that when we first got started, like we can get started on some things. We can drop ship some things until we get to a certain place where that's what we want to do, or that's what's going to be most economical for us to do. So, yeah, Van Teresa, shout out with the sublimation prints. Let's go.
thank you.
Yes, I love it. All right, so I'm going to. Okay, we have some more categories.
I have
here.
to fill those in. Exactly what you said. That's what
Mm-hmm.
needs to be done there. But
Perfect.
I was trying to get the website up first, and those are the the templates. I need to go in and put the Christmas related mock-ups. When
Mm-hmm.
say Black Friday, I need to just come back and put my little things there too.
Perfect.
So it's
And
all
you'll
in the
have
works.
Yeah, and we'll be doing some products. As a matter of fact, you probably already have some designs and products for Christmas, because we've been doing a lot of Christmas heavy designs too. But we'll have some more Christmas designs this Saturday, so we'll be doing some Christmas featured designs there too, and we'll be doing. I'll pull it up. We're going over the screen print. So I want y'all to learn the screen print strategy, especially over the holiday, because screen print it's like vinyl without ever having to weed. So only takes about 7 seconds to press it. You do your designs ahead of time. And the only thing is you're not trying to personalize this stuff. You're trying to do trendy things that will sell, right? So that Dear Santa, I can explain, I have sold that every year that I have sold it. Like it wasn't a 2015 thing and never sold again. So those screen prints can be used seasonally as well. I don't like to use them after like 2 years. The Plastisol transfers is what I'm talking about. So I'm not actually screen printing each of these shirts. I have transfers that I use on the cotton shirt. So then that way I'm able to offer color shirts, and then also inexpensive shirts, because we all know the sublimation shirts are almost twice as expensive, if not more, than the cotton shirts. So you have that option. And then also DTF. So Vantrisa, I know you're already into DTF, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you're already in a DTF, that's another product to put into your store. So now it looks like, okay, I do the full bleed, I do the 13 by 19, but I could also work on the color shirts. And of course, I know you do full bleed sublimation. So offering those socks is a big upsell to some of the other items that you might be doing. And then also, of course, we have our traditional 13 by 19 type of design here. So you're going to start with a white shirt, but I have sold these as well. And then what I like to do is I like to only do a few designs over the holidays. And especially if I'm doing any kind of personalized designs. Now, the screen print shirts, they sell themselves. Somebody orders them, I pick it off the shelf, press it on the shirt, and let it go. If someone is ordering something personalized, let's say, for instance, they want a picture of their football player kid in there and they want a football that says "'Tis the season." Well, for that one, of course, you have to do a little artwork. But I would only offer maximum of 3 different type of designs over your holiday season because you don't want to get inundated in designing. You want people to like, hey, I have option 1, 2, and 3 for your photo works, and that's it. That way you can focus on executing designs, executing, getting orders out. Because here's the deal. And I learned this through a few years of this type of strategy, and we'll talk about it more in the challenge. But if you can focus on getting somebody great quality in a really, really fast time, then they will help you get your 5-star reviews that you need. They will refer you to other people. They will go wear their stuff out early and get you more orders. Okay. So if we focus on that, just like making sure, because I know Vantrisa, you can design anything you want to design. I know you have that experience, but for your holiday season, if you could really hone in on maybe 3 templates maximum and just say, hey, these are one of my holiday templates. I can make it work for anything. Birthday, memorial, sports, whatever you name, holiday, I can make this template work for any of those. And if you want to make one of them the holiday template, then you can. The ugly Christmas sweater template is what I call it. This ugly Christmas sweater has saved me every single holiday that I want to make bulk sales. This has been the lick, as the kids say. All right, so
This will be my first holiday season as a full-timer.
Let's go. So, and that's why I want you to be prepared, because I'll give you my mistake, because I like to teach y'all in my mistakes too. So my mistake, my first big holiday season that I did as a full-time entrepreneur, I had a brick and mortar store, and it's really popular over Christmas for people to get their, things monogrammed, and, oh, can you just put somebody's name on a shirt, or can you make this little elf and put Timmy's name on the bottom? And I was doing all of those kind of random things, right? Well, what happened was I had one viral kind of takeoff, and I realized, hey, I can make the same amount of profit on this one item if I just got really good at it and got my ratings up and sold a bunch of those, than doing the randomness over here, because I can only get about 10 random projects done in a day with people coming into the shop and telling me all their ideas and dreams and that sort of thing. So what happened was, about a few days into that season where my orders started to rush in, I just no longer did any custom orders for that Christmas. I actually referred those custom orders, unfortunately, well, maybe it was fortunate for those people, I referred them to people who were doing vinyl and stuff, because I was not going to turn on my, I didn't have a Cricut silhouette, I have a Roland. I was not going to turn on that cutter for anybody if it meant that it was going to take away from my bulk order sales. And this isn't even bulk orders in the traditional sense, like one person's ordering 30 shirts. This was, in a given day, I had 30 orders of the same design. Like, that's easier money, right? So if you can focus your energy this holiday season on getting the consistent money, getting the consistent sales, not only will you get good money from the sales, because that's the primary thing. The secondary thing is it will help you build up your store traffic, build up your email list, and then also build up the trust with the community, because you'll be getting more 5-star ratings. Okay.
Cool. Yesterday we had the Christmas stocking class, so that I started on. Yeah,
added that to it. Yeah, and those I know Coach Ann taught y'all how to sew them and how to do the pre-made ones. That's going to be an easy sale that you can add on. And that's the beauty of selling too, is if you have related products, you can really help your customer decide what they want. Even if they came to your site thinking they just wanted one little t-shirt, you show them all of this and like, well, wait a minute, my nephew I could do all my shopping in one place. That's what you want your avatar to feel like. When Sports Mom comes onto LDD Creations, and I'm gonna go back here, Sports Mom's gonna feel like, oh, wait a minute. Ooh, I could wear that for the football game. My aunt, you know what? She really needs this thing. Oh, she would love a tumbler with her name on it, or a Bible verse, or, whatever it is. So I want to make sure that you're that one-stop shop, right? And on top of that, they might go to a Printful or a Printify, but it's going to be saturated with ideas. It's not going to feel tailored to them. That's why your site is important. That's why where you bring people should be for your avatar. It should speak directly to her, because she goes to Printful or Printify. Let me go to Printful or Printify right now, because some of us are afraid. Oh no, I can't do it because the big companies are doing it. Yeah, the big companies are doing it. They're not doing it like you. I go in here right now, I feel pressure already. I don't know what I want to design. I don't have any ideas. Like, yeah, they can make it cheap, but I don't know what I want. So that's why I want you to be confident that your site, if you drive the people to your site, you have what they want. You know exactly what they want. Matter of fact, you're probably your avatar in most respects, because you've been a sports mom for a long time, right? So you know what
Yes.
sports moms are looking for, right?
Ma'am, I was looking for it. So I started
Exactly,
making it
exactly.
myself. Yeah.
Exactly. And now you're able to provide exactly that. That's why I say we can't get so caught up in comparing ourselves, because, yeah, they can come over here and let me see what these all overs are looking like. All over print. Okay. So there's a sweatshirt here, all over print. And here's the thing, you can actually link this to your Shopify store if you want them to do your all over print work. So this one is, depending on whether you have a subscription with them or not, let's just say it's $31. They can produce it in about 3 days. You think I wouldn't sell that for at least like $75, $80 at least, and never have to touch it and make my money back?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. And so what you can do is you can really focus on, okay, well, I want my designs to be nice. I want my customer experience to be nice. I want, when they come to the website, they'll see the sweatshirt. Now they want a t-shirt. Now they want a tumbler. Now they want a license plate. That's what we should be focused on. Okay. Mandy, for the craft to quit, if you upgrade it, and I'm sorry to interrupt, Ventrese, I just wanted to help Mandy real quick. Give us 48 hours. We have to manually unlock everything for you, but more than likely it'll be done by tomorrow. Okay. Simply being R, you should be able to change your membership. If it doesn't allow you to, it's probably because if you're already craft to quit, it may not let you change it. All right, all right. Okay, so let me ask you this, Vantresa. Over the holiday season, what is your primary focus? And I have to ask you this because I know you're doing print services, you're doing several different products, but you're also, of course, catering to your sports parents. What is, like, if you could just do one thing like all day and just pump that out, what would that one thing be?
I really like the stockings and want to get them out. And gosh, that's a personal story. Well, with my mom, we have the same issue. Our mom and dad. My mom's not here, but she was supposed to be here with me. She ended up, passing. But right before she passed, we went around Hobby Lobby shopping and getting all these stockings.
Mm-hmm.
And she passed in 2021, and I still have those stockings. And because I wouldn't touch them, but I did pull them out, and I know I need to get them on there. So that's why I was excited about that stocking.
Yeah, so
That
so so
she
cook
did.
in like a
So
little fire then.
yeah, so
I love
that
it.
that may sound, little.
No, because the thing is, it has purpose attached to it. And that's why I asked, like, if it's a single thing that you could do. And here's the other thing it has attached to it. It's a pretty small item, when you like it compared to like what you would ship, shipping sweatshirts and that sort of thing. It's a small item that you can make a high markup on. Let's break down the numbers for that, okay? Let's say that do you remember what the blank stockings cost for that?
Well, okay, yes. The one I have is it was the one with the bells, and it was $12.99, but
Mhm.
we were getting them for 50% off
That's
at that
good.
time when we got them, and I have a lot of them.
Okay, so
Lot.
let's say it's around $7, so that's good. So $7, and then you have one of the most economical printers. You have the big boy professional Epson, the 6370, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that one, if we go, let's actually go by the price of your print services. So then that way we could do this as if somebody was having to buy these prints from you. Okay. So if I were buying the print,
A 13 by 19 should do it. So go where
mm-hmm,
the single prints are, because I think that's what I do.
where is
What
it?
the
I see
third one on
toddler.
the top, single
Oh,
prints.
gotcha. I'm looking right at the 13 by 19. I'm looking for everything but that. Okay, gotcha. So if I put in 13 by 19, cool. So my print would be $4 if I didn't have a printer. Now, because you have a printer, of course, we know that you're probably paying like less than even $1 when you have a commercial printer. So your total cost of materials would be about $8, right? So that's your cost of goods sold. But then you have design time going into that. And this is, are they purchasing? So for the print, of course, they're going to be uploading their own image, and they're going to have it print ready, right? But your customers come in here. I'm going to go back for a second. I'm going to pretend to be customer, right? And you're going to have a listing, of course, just like they can buy this mouse pad right now. I'm sure you're going to have a listing where they can buy the stocking, right? So when they purchase that, are they doing the artwork, or are you going to do the artwork for them?
I'm doing it.
Okay,
I'm gonna make it easier on myself, and I'm thinking to have probably two or three designs that they can go with, and they can
mm-hmm.
change the colors and add their photo.
Perfect,
So
perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go with, let's say I'm gonna order this tumbler, and then I would upload my artwork to you, and then you could design it for me. Is there a design fee in here, or am I paying $25 regardless of whether you design it or not?
they get it like that, then it's already there. But so yeah, we're gonna say for that, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I go with the ones that are already there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then it's like a just like I add $10 just for the swap out of everything. And
Okay.
I don't know if I had that on there or not, but it's not a full design fee because it's already designed.
Okay.
But
Got you.
if
So
they don't
basically,
want the
if it's a template design that you can change out in less than 10 minutes, you're charging like $10, right?
yeah.
Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad. And my suggestion is always to charge at least $20 for artwork, because if somebody pays $10 and they message you back 3 times like, "Hey, can you just," I know we hate hearing that word from customers when we
Yeah.
design. "Can you just change that background? Can you just change this font? Can you just change the words to this?" Then it can become a little bit of an issue. But for the most part, I would just say make sure that it's clear that if a design is not ready to go, which 99.999% of times your customer's not going to have a design file ready to go, and even when they think they do, it's still something that you have to do to it. So just make sure that you have the design fee embedded on there. You might even just put it into the price. Then that way, if you know that your people ain't coming to you with,
Easier.
if yeah. And the other thing is, I would potentially change the price per file that they upload here. So for instance, if they upload one photo, it just might be that $10 charge. They upload another photo, it adds another $5. Another photo, it might add another $5. Then that way it discourages people from giving you a whole lot of work to do, especially in your peak season. peak season, you want to do as simple and fast turnaround projects as possible. Still, I know you're going to make them look good. Like everything you have in your site looks good, but you want to keep the workload down so you can keep pumping orders out. And then essentially they're also easy because then you could have somebody else do the designs if you needed to, and you don't have to worry about whether they're going to do designs right because you already know how it's supposed to look, right? So I think that's important too, especially if you start getting inundated with production work, then you want to make sure that that design is able to help you catch up and stay on point. So these look good. I love the snow effect. This is looking so good. All right. So also what accompanying products. So if we have the stockings. So basically I'm saying it's a $10 design fee. We're going to add that $10 design fee on there. So essentially you have an $8 product. How much you're going to sell your stockings for?
25 to 30. I haven't come up with that yet. It's not on there, but I was gonna go through what you're going through. What's your total at?
So if we're just looking at materials, you're talking $8. But when you start throwing in
Is your
time,
packages, time,
mhm. Are
packaging?
you doing front and back printing, or is that front only printing?
Well, the only thing I would do to the back, I've decided would be a solid color, and I was gonna add a $5 for that if they wanted the front and back. No design on the back. It's a one
Okay.
side design.
And if that's the case, just to keep things down, I love that we're having this session, because if I would have had somebody talking me through this before I was just making it up and figuring it out willy nilly, so during the the holiday season, I would have those different options. If you just had one option and made that it, your customer wouldn't know the difference. So if it was only a one-sided option, or if the back was only, let's say, like a standard pattern or print or a black or something like that, and they could just choose whatever that color is, that's it. Like they have 4 options. It could be black or red. Or 2 options even. Just keeping whatever those options are very simple, because what happens is when you have a bunch of orders laid out and they all have variations, then you got to be like, okay, do I press the backs of these black first, and then I press these backs of these blue, and then wait a minute, I was going to put a name on the back of these, and all the variations end up getting you twisted up when it comes to high production time. Now, if this was any other time of the year, it'd be fine, right? But because it's your holiday peak season, the closer you can stay to being streamlined, like an assembly line, the better you're going to be off. Because you can wake up in the day and you can say, all right, I got really 4 different types of products, maybe at the top 3 different type of designs, go. But when you have so many different products, so many different designs, it's almost like you're working like Santa, but you don't have the magic to not sleep and just make up resources from anywhere. So so that would be my suggestion.
But I've decided with that
Mhm.
the back is only going to be whatever the background color is. They're not going to have an option for a different color. So if
Oh,
they were
gotcha.
going with a
So
blue
yep,
stocking, it was going to be that same color.
I
But
got you. So it could even just
it's
be that
not
background without the foreground. And that would,
exactly
yeah, I got what you're saying. So basically, be the background without the foreground, and it'd be duplicated. It'd be super simple to make that, like print that as a second file, and that's done.
exactly.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, so
So
then
it's
that
just
way,
not on here yet because I was focusing on
right?
getting the basis for the website together, and
Hmm.
now I'm going back doing all those things. So
Okay.
this is perfect. Your input is perfect. So that's where I'm at now, going in, streamlining those little things.
Okay.
So
So this is what I'm going to do, because if you want to do this, Vantrisa, you can let me know, because I know you're accelerator, and Coach Chrissy and Coach Naj and I were talking about making a stocking decorator as one of our custom products. So if you want to, we can put that up as an option. And I don't think we got the developers working on it, but I don't think they did it just yet. Let me see. I can check. I'm gonna check behind them a little bit, because I just gave them this task, so it's probably not ready quite yet. Let me see. But if you want your customers to be able to drop it onto the stocking, that way it just cuts it off. And it can add more money depending on how many photos they add onto it. Let's see. We don't have the stocking yet, but basically it'll work the same as this. And I put these prices really high. So don't go off of my prices here. I don't want people ordering stuff on here just yet. This is for you all to be able to use. But yeah, so you can have something like this so that the template is on there, then they can drop their image on there. And then that way when they check out, the image will be on there. If they want it to be full bleed, front and back. So then I would have to make front and back. Basically mark up with that design. And it still wouldn't be done because when you're doing custom artwork, I know it's not done. Like even if they chose, oh, I want this template. So you could go to the template section. And like right now I have, just as an example, like that's a template. You can have your templates on there. And then when they check out, they know what template, they added their photo on there, and they can just simply add that to cart. And put the number or quantity there. So if you want to do that, we could try that with the stocking. But the other way to do that is, of course, the way that you have it now is allowing them to upload. With the app that you have right here, does it charge more? Like if they upload any additional files, can you make it charge more?
Yes.
Okay,
it just be added on there in the back.
Perfect. So like as long as they add a file, it'll say like plus $5, plus $5, that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. So I want you to make it like, and put it in the description too. Like if it's just a single image, like the price is included, right? So they feel like, okay, when I submit my first one, there's no change in price. But let them know like, hey, if you do for every additional image past the first one, then there is there is an additional art fee. So then that way they're not overloading you with designs or design work on your peak season. So even though, like, let's say you charge a $10 design fee, say it's $5 for each additional photo. And that will stop them in their tracks, I promise you. Now, some people it won't. I had somebody that gave me 20 something pictures one time, and I told them I charged $5 per picture, and they were like, that was fine. And it was because they had like a bunch of wedding photos and they wanted to make a collage. And honestly, I feel like when you have 20 photos, you can't even see a photo, but it was very special to them. So they ended up blowing it up to a real big poster, and it was, wedding photos and of course like them throughout the years. So it made sense for them. Basically, they paid me to make a collage artwork for them. But everybody else, like when I tell them, hey, it's $5 extra per image, oh, they drop down to one image real quick. Okay. Let's see. Mm-hmm. All right. So Vantrisa, in this being your strategy, I'm gonna say it costs about $9 per item. Packaging probably would be somewhere. What do you use, like poly mailers? Do you have personalized poly mailers or blank poly mailers?
I have blank ones at this time.
And that, stick with that. I'm telling y'all this because when it was peak season, all that cute stuff went out the windows. We were sending out anywhere from 30 to 100 something packages a day. If that's where your mind, like that's where you want to be, right? That's success to you. Like just imagine that whatever it takes to get that business, that's what our focus is on. Making it extra cute with a bunch of extra stickers and all that stuff for peak season. Let's focus on making sure it's clean, making sure the process is lean, and that it gets to the customer as fast as humanly possible. I even did all of my orders. I did priority shipping. Even though they may have only paid for first class when I first had that Etsy store set up, I was like, I want to impress them. I want them to think that they weren't going to get their stuff for 5 to 7 days, and they got it in 3 days. So immediately when they got their stuff so quickly, they were like, oh my gosh, this was lightning fast and such great quality. They would take photos of it because they were that compelled to boast about the business that the service that they received. So if you focus on that, just truly getting those designs cranked out real quick because you're using templates, focus on getting those products to them as quick as possible by not having too many design options. And you have a commercial printer, so the printing process itself should be fast. This is going to be a winning product. So let's talk. We're talking profit right now. The poly mailer on the high end is like maybe $1.30. Are you ordering them from like Uline or anything?
Right now, Amazon. Okay,
Amazon, yep.
I started Amazon right now.
Yeah, stick with Amazon. And then also, so what is your price per poly mailer typically?
I don't know.
It's
I do
okay.
know, but I always go back to it and look. So
It's okay.
I'm
So
like,
let's just
so
estimate that your packing materials in general are no more than $1.52. Let's just round it up to $2.
two dollars.
We'll go high, right? So then
Okay.
that means that for somewhere around $10 to $11, you have your final product. This is no marketing. So we didn't pay for any ads to send people to your like from Facebook or Instagram to your website. This is just purely the COGS. Is called the cost of goods sold, COGS. So if your COGS are, let's just say $10, because you got your own printer, so I highly doubt that print is that expensive. All right. And then of course the customer's paying for the shipping. So we're just gonna imagine that whatever the shipping is, you have that covered by the customer. All right. And then we could sell that thing for at least $30 because you're doing this artwork over here that you ain't charging for quite yet. But when you it's $35 with the artwork. Can we say that? Can
Yes,
that be
ma'am.
cool? Okay, $35 with the artwork. And the artwork is one photo. And the line of text, do they have somewhere they can type the line of text that they want on there, or the description? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so they got, okay, so let's limit that with that text and that one photo. That's what's $35. Anything else, I would even charge like even $10 extra during your peak season to discourage it. All right, so with that, you got a $25 profit, but you got to pay yourself for artwork. You're gonna pay yourself $10 for artwork. Is that cool?
Cool.
Okay, because you can flip. How fast can you flip that
I'm
design out?
just I'm never time myself, so I haven't gotten to that part. I'm just
So
like I
and
say, I'm a totally new full time, and I've never timed myself.
so let's do that. But I'm pretty confident that you can flip one of
Sure.
those templates out in around about 10 minutes. If you use a program to cut out the background, you use Photoshop to automatically cut out the background, and they tell you the words, and you copy and paste the words on there. I'm pretty confident you can get that done in 10 minutes. You change the colors with the smart colors. I will say at the most, even if you were struggling because you're a perfectionist, 20 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Beatrice, you,
That's the most. That's the most I am. I am very. I overthink. It has to be right. Yes, I'm
and
that
that's what I'm saying.
person.
If we can get it simplified, where all they can change is this, and all they can change. So color. Oh, and this is what I would do too for your description. I would do a different place, say color. So I would put a field for color, for the text that they want on there. So color would be one thing, or colors, and I would just say color one, color two. That's how I do. I get real specific with people. What do you want for color one? What do you want for color two? Oh, what about color three, four, and five? I didn't give you those options. What do you want for color one? What do you want for color two? And then maybe even they could even upload a picture for color reference if they wanted to, like a mascot or something like that. But let's have something for color. Let's have something for the text. And then, of course, a disclaimer to say like more than one photo is an additional charge. And then this will be perfect because that would, on the back end, that would help you design quicker. They told you the colors, you change your smart colors, they told you the text. You don't even have to type the text. You're going to copy and paste it from whatever they gave you so that you make sure you don't have any misspellings or anything. Then, of course, you send it over to the customer, have them proof it. Once they approve it, it goes print to press, and then you can put that on the production line. So I think that is it. And then as far as the shipping, you're shipping from the back end of Shopify? Do you have any trouble with shipping anything yet?
I've I started that way. Then I went to stamps.com,
Okay,
and I
good.
sit right now. I'm looking at, I don't know, maybe ShipStation or
Okay.
another one. And I don't. I'm still figuring it out because the issue has been
Hmm.
the prints more than anything else because they're oversized. and there's additional price. The
Mm-hmm.
prints being shipped gave me a problem
Okay,
for a minute.
so let me tell you what we do, and I can show you exactly what we do for that. Let me see. I'll pull it up over here first and leave yours up here. So we do the tubes, or we get them from Uline, but they do cost more to ship them because they're big tall boxes. You might be able to find these at like Staples. Let me see. I'm gonna go to my past orders and then I'll tell you exactly what we order for that. Let me type in the word tube.
But I found something cheaper than the tubes. But as far as putting it together is time consuming. From Uline, there's
Hmm.
a roll of polymiller, and I just cut it to size. So
Well,
the shipping is cheaper,
mhm.
but through the shipping companies, it's considered a oversized package if it's a large one. So the prices are up, but they're cheaper than when I was using the tubes.
Right. So I'm going to tell you what I have experienced, especially selling prints. Right. If you have cheap tubes or flimsy tubes, quite often they can get bumped around and damaged inside of the tube in transit. And I even started doing the more reinforced tubes because what would happen is the edges of the print, even though you got it rolled up, would bump around inside of there. Or if the tube, like I don't know what UPS and USPS be doing with these tubes. They don't like tubes. I'm telling you that now. They like square things. But I would never do the square packaging anymore because the square packaging would take my prints and create creases and folds in the corners because it would bump around inside of that square. So then I started doing the tubes where I had the cheap tubes at first, like ones that, like if you really wanted to, you can hi-ya and you can punch through it a little bit. So don't get those ones that you can hi-ya because what could happen is while they're mishandling them, which they often do with rolls of stuff, because they don't have anywhere where you can like sit still. So they just throw those rolls around anywhere. Well, it dents the prints. When the customer gets the prints, it has like these permanent creases in them. And then they come to you like, hey, my $300 worth of prints are no good because they have a crease in the middle. So what I do is these here with the end caps. These are the less expensive ones. So I did end up getting, they're still pretty thick though. So it'll tell you how thick they are right here. And
Yeah.
we have the 2-inch ones for like when we're sending just like a small type of set, or maybe the jigs that we do, the Teflon jigs and stuff. So we do those in the smaller tubes. And then if we have a bunch of prints, like maybe around about 20-30, we go with the 3-inch. Well, no, that's for that. Sometimes we actually put tubes in the boxes too, depending on what you have shipping, because that Teflon can't get damaged. So sometimes we'll put it, wrap it around the tube and then put it in the box. But for, let me see which ones. Square, these right here. So for your 44-inch prints, that's what I like to use. And then still we kind of put something in there so it doesn't bump around top to bottom and tear up the edges of the prints there. But they don't pop off. Like you can literally pop those things in the end caps and you don't have to worry about like, something coming loose on the end and your prints falling out of there, because like I said, they rough house with these tubes, because as you can see, like they roll around. So it's nothing that they can put them in, and yeah, they'd be messing up your stuff. Can't tell you how many issues we've had with prints and tubes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I will tell you this: it's a little more expensive, but it's less risky. And when somebody's like, our people, they're gonna wait to the last minute. They're gonna order some stuff right before they need something. And the thing that you could do is be reliable when it comes to it. You don't have to be the cheapest, but you can just be really reliable. And people will make sure that, you know what, I know I can get them these prints over here for maybe $2 cheaper, but over here they come to me nice every time. I'm not worried about them being all bent up. Like they give me one. Like I even do stuff like if they order over, let's say over 20 prints, I give them one extra print. And that's because I know they're going to mess up. They probably only ordered 20 and they're like, oh my gosh, thank you for sending that one extra print because I just totally messed up that large and I was going to have to call you again. You saved me. Like, so if you think about your customers like that, you won't have to worry about being the cheapest because you're the most reliable and you're who they don't want to leave. Right. So that's just my opinion on the shipping. Anything that's kind of flimsy, I would not go with for shipping these prints because it's like gold. Okay. All right. So we got the shipping. You got your labels. You got a label printer.
I do.
Okay, perfect. So you got your label printer. You are taking those right now. So right now, if you're using stamps.com, you probably get a little bit of a like a discounted rate. If you do ShipStation, they have a certain type of rate that you can get through them. But it does cost monthly too. So you got to weigh that out. And depending on how many packages you ship, it may not be that much of a discount. But the way ShipStation works, I would pull it up, but it'll have all our customer data on there. But the way ShipStation works is it helps you to organize how you are actually processing your orders. You can even batch select them. So like, hey, I got a whole bunch of tumblers. I could put them in one batch and do all my tumblers at once. Or if I have a whole bunch of prints and I want to put all my prints together, because basically I know I got to start printing in the beginning of the day to make sure that they air out before I roll them up, then you can put all of your prints at the beginning of the day and produce those. And then that way you can work through your other products while your prints are just printed. So there are some benefits to having a shipping program versus just, shipping from the back end of Shopify. And stamps.com was our first account before we started doing ShipStation. So you're on the right track with that. Victoria says, listen, I work for UPS and let me tell you, they do not care about the packages are not getting handled with care. Yeah, because I put the fragile stickers on everything. I put them fragile stickers on everything and they don't care. Okay, Coach Najla. Love my prints that I got from Vantrisa, LDD Creations. Love it, love it. All right, so let's see here. We went through the process. We went through this profit, so we're gonna have to keep the design time down to make sure that your profit is really, really good, because you're doing around about $25 profit. But if we say it takes about $10 of design time, then we're at $15 for pure profit. And that changes, because if you design in 5 minutes, you make more money per hour, right? If you take an hour to design, then you just paid yourself $10 for an hour. But if you take 10 minutes in design, you paid yourself $60 an hour, right? Okay. So it gives you incentive to not go crazy and overthink on the design. And here's the thing, just submit it. As soon as you do the minimum work, you got a beautiful template. They gave you a picture. They gave you what words they wanted. If you just submit that to the customer, they're going to tell you 3 words. You know what 3 words they're going to say?
No, ma'am, I don't.
They're going to say, I love it. And when I'm telling you this because we put so much thought and stuff into it, and we think the more thought we put into it, the more they're gonna love it. No, they saw this template, they were already impressed with that design, and it's like, okay, well, I put, instead of the word Bears, now I have his last name on there. I have my logo. I have my colors. Send it just like that. And then when they say, oh my gosh, I love it, like you're gonna be like, you do? And I didn't have to do more than 5 minutes worth of design work. Then that'll train you not to overthink, and it'll train you also to say, okay, well, if somebody's gonna trip me up on design, then they need to be paying a real design fee. $10 is not a real design fee. $10 is a change out type of thing, right? So if they want you to, can you just put like her picture over to the top, like turn it to the side a little bit, and then like instead of, I know you got the word Bears there, but can you just put like a cursive word underneath it? And look, when they start getting into the then it's, can I just send you an invoice for design? Okay. Because it's not the same thing. And you can even put that in your description, make that very clear. This design fee is for a simple color, text, and image change out. If you require a custom design, please reach out to me ahead of time so I can make sure I have enough time to do a custom design. If you go with what you see right here, one of these 4 templates, and keep it simple, I can get this done for this $10 flip out fee. Okay.
Got it.
So that's going to be on you to be stern with, because I'm telling you, it
That's
hurts.
easy.
Okay,
That's
good.
easy. Once I know what I'm doing, then
Good.
I'm okay with that. That's my line of work. I can be stern.
Oh, you know
So
what? You're right. You're right. Now, when you got a rule, you know how to stick to it, and help other people stick to it too. And that's what I'm saying. So when you have guidelines, you're teaching your customer how to respect you. You're teaching your customer how to experience your business, so that your customer doesn't come to your business telling you how you're supposed to be running it. Right. So, and that's one of my pet peeves too, when it comes to like a business. Is like, oh, if I got a customer just trying to tell me how I'm supposed to be doing something, maybe that's not my customer. So I want you to like keep that in mind. You have your rules, you're set up. They're going to be able to keep things clean and know what they're getting from you, and those are going to be your favorite customers. Every time they come to you, oh, I like that template, here's my photo, here's my words, here's my school colors. Oh, you did it that fast, I love it. Best customers ever. You gonna attract those kind of customers. I'm calling it. I'm claiming it right now. All right.
I'm receiving it. Thank you.
Let's go. So, let's do on your our main page, whatever you want to bundle for your holiday. What with the stockings? Do you plan on doing anything else with the stockings? Like maybe if they order a stocking, maybe they might want another type of product. You have anything in
On
mind?
that, nothing in mind at this time.
Okay.
It's all.
And
No, but next week I'm gonna know. I'm gonna have all this. I'm gonna have all
yeah,
this
and
situated next week. But
next
right
week you good,
now,
because we're gonna help you pull it
yeah,
together too. Because you could even do like of course you got the holidays type stuff, but you also have memorial stuff you could do, like, right, like that would be really special to have a stocking. And mom could even inspire that, like for other people's loved ones, they have a stocking that helps them pull out, or ornament that helps them pull out and remember their loved one every year. I think that would be a beautiful momentum for them to have as well, like a keepsake.
that's her
So,
on a mouse pad. That's her on the
ah,
mouse pad.
I love it. I missed it. It was on the, yeah, let me go back to the mouse pad
Oh,
there.
okay. I don't. Did I put it in there yet? I don't know if I put it in there yet, but it's there.
Yeah, that's
Just on
beautiful.
there. But it's gonna go in
Hmm.
there. So, but yeah.
Beautiful. And as a matter of fact, you
Yeah.
might want to have her as your example for the stocking, so that you know she's your inspiration. You do that in her honor, and that's how you see my daddy is featured on a few things in the academy.
I
Matter of
wasn't
fact, I
able
think
to do that. I'm
he's
just
somewhere right
getting to the
behind me.
point where I'm able to really talk without being in tears. So,
I know, baby. I know.
that's coming.
I'm
She
proud of you
will
too.
be, but right now, it was difficult getting it this time. Thursday was her birthday just passed, and
Ah.
so it's I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
And
So
this is beautiful,
yeah.
Van Teresa. You're doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it in her honor, and you have to know that she's extremely proud of you, and seeing everything that you're doing, and know that you're doing it for the right reasons. So this is beautiful, and I'm glad that you could share this experience with us, because that's very special to you, and I appreciate you for opening up to us and sharing that with us too. Yes, especially how I am about my dad. It's been a while. It's been since 2010, and I'm still, I'm always gonna be connected there. It's always gonna make me emotional, but I also know why I'm doing it. Like that's my biggest why, and that's why I can't give up, or why I can't let this thing go, because this is a legacy. It's not just for me. It's for him. It's for my forefathers, it's for my ancestors, and it's for the future generations. So we got this going for a reason. I know you feel the same way. All right,
So,
Vantrisa. So, is there anything else that you have any questions about, or you might feel you need any help with your Shopify store?
I don't know. Go continue all the way down to the bottom and make sure
Okay.
you reviews, and then it's the
Mm-hmm.
shipping.
And there is on the app now, there you can change the layout. Let me show you for the reviews down there. They have it's brand new, so we didn't talk about it yet. But they have it now. I think Coach Najla found out because she changed hers. But see, and now it allows you to put like a few rows of it, so it shows more reviews. So you could do that if you wanted to show more reviews at the bottom, and then that way people can see where is. Let me go back to the main page. Yeah, because you got 34 reviews. So then that way it would say like boom, 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 all these 5 stars, right? So
Just go and change the layout. Okay.
and it's real simple on the back end of the app. Um, all right, this is good, Van Teresa. And you have your, I know this is Coach Najla's part here, like checking this kind of stuff, refund policy, privacy policy, shipping policy. That's what she does, and checks for in the Shopify basics and the boot camps and whatnot. So that would be, I'm sure she would approve of all of that. You got your search FAQs, all of that, and then you have an additional place to subscribe to the emails. Now, the only thing I don't see, oh, I do see it. It's down here. Cool. Perfect. Because that's what I was going to say is I didn't see the social media, but you got the social media on lock. Let's make sure everything works. That's showing. Because that's
it works. Nothing's there. Oh my gosh.
What is there?
Nothing's there.
Okay, we're gonna.
They're new accounts, and I'm
It's
coming.
okay.
I'm coming.
And first of all, at least they're there and they are linked properly. Number one, so give yourself that credit. And then what I want you to do is I want you to use the social media planner and just like set something up. Like I know you got at least 100 designs. Like if you just set it up in the social planner. Let me show you. I started using mine because I felt bad because Coach Chrissy was using the mess out of hers. And then I was like, you know what? I'm over here with the whole app and I'm not using it. So I'll show you how I've been using it lately. Let me see if I can pull up my social planner. So that has actually been helping me. And it's because I am the least consistent when it comes to marketing. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm used to sending out a quick email and 100 of y'all come to the live, or, people take advantage of this deal because, I'm just always involved. So I feel like, if I put something out there, people will bite. The problem is I could be much further in my journey if I just market like I'm supposed to. Because I have a coach that teaches me how to market. I tell y'all how to market based on how she coaching me, and then I still fall short. So what I've been doing lately, let me pull it up over here for you. And I know you got this too, but just opening that planner and you'll see like, look, I've been posting lately. Why? Because I've done it like ahead of time. And then also here's the thing too, Van Teresa, you can have is your daughter still helping you?
She helps me sometimes.
So
But she just started working. But no, she'll help me anything I tell her to ask of her. Even I even got my son to make a run to go pick up some shirts. That was last minute.
This is what I want to challenge y'all to do. Get the kids involved, because the kids, I know they're grown babies, but still
they're grown okay.
So this is something she can do.
I'm gonna listen to you, but and I'm gonna tell them Shanon said.
Exactly. Shanon said so. So what I want you to do is because you can create a staff account for them on the app, right? Create a staff account for them and then let her go on here and say, you know what? All right, for today, boom, I'm going to make a post and I'm going to send this post to all of my Instagram and Facebook. I'm going to go grab a picture because you're going to have a folder set up. That's all you got to do is set up this folder, right? So you set up this folder, and in that folder, matter of fact, I was supposed to post this one? All right, so let's say I'm going to post that one. It shows me what it's going to look like in all the places that I plan on posting it. You can even show her how to use ChatGPT to help come up with the.
She knows. But,
okay, so cool. So once she does that, she can schedule it. She don't even have to post it right now. So she can schedule it. And if you just say, hey, can you take 1 hour out of your week this week? I have a folder that has 20 images in it. You hear what I'm saying? 20 products that I want to show off and just get out there. Can you do me a favor and go ahead and have ChatGPT help you write those 20 captions? And then what I want you to do is schedule them to post, at 9 a.m. and at 3 p.m. every day for the next 10 days. So if you have 2 posts, That's 10 days. That's 20 images. Look what your Instagram will look like. Just imagine it with 20 pieces of content in only 10 days, right? It's easy. And I know the pressure is on you, but if you can hand that off to them, but you just know how to do it, you teach them, hey, yeah, we got access to this thing, but I really want that to be your responsibility. Then your mind can be set on, okay, I want to create these nice designs. I want to clean up my Shopify backend so I'm ready for the holiday. And then by the time you get ready to sell, you have 20 images here on your Instagram that let your customers know that you're not brand new. Right? You think we
Yes,
could do that?
ma'am.
Okay, so tell her she signed up. Tell her, look, I know how capable she is because she's brilliant, she's bright, and I know that she can help you out on that, and it'll take some stress off of you, so you can focus on getting those products up that you want to get up. Okay.
Help with packaging. She loves the package. She loves
Oh,
to
that's
press,
good.
but she has to have the time. Like if I get everything out and streamlined, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
she'll press with no problem. But of course it's around her work schedule, and that could be done too. And
Right.
as she'll package. So I'll fit her in there. I
That's
did
perfect.
create affiliate link for her and my son last week.
Oh,
So
good.
I was able to do
That's
that.
a
They
good
have their
tool.
own little link. So
Uh-huh.
I'm not putting that out to the public, but for them to, because
Yeah.
I'm not there. So, but yeah. So
And that, I
we're gonna
mean, that
see.
would even work for like even kids and stuff. If they had a QR code on their backpack that sent them, an affiliate link, and it's like, oh, you could actually earn your allowance by doing sales and promoting products and that sort of thing. So I know the big kids aren't necessarily worried about an allowance, but it does let them see how
These
their
over here.
involvement can help grow the business for sure.
These, I think I'll have better luck. I thought about I looked at the little sublimation scarves for the animal. I said I'm gonna create something. Our dog is a pit bull named Savage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make a
Mm-hmm.
scarf for him. I'll have better luck with him. Then
So So did you see when we first created some of the material, one of the example products was of like a dog shirt. And when we did the art ad one, the reason why is because the holiday specifically, and I'm giving you the permission on this one to know that you are 100% correct. But for the holidays, what people purchase for the pets can equal or even be greater than what they order for their own kids, because the kids feel like that kind of stuff is corny sometimes. So it's a certain age, but the dog mom and the fur babies, that relationship, even the pet dads and stuff, they like the socks with the pets' faces on them and stuff. They think that's cool. So if you could tap into that market and put that on your store, then that's a whole nother market that's consistent and easy, because all they want is a picture of that particular pet. It doesn't even have to be their pet. It could just be that type of pet. And we did
it's popular for them to wear those scarves that have the
mhm,
bandana print
bandana.
on
Yep,
it.
yep.
So I
So I
put a
would I would
QR code on
definitely,
there and walk down the street with my dog and have better
amen.
luck.
Amen.
So
And then look at like Christmas type of events that are going on, like where people are, maybe it's a lights festival or something like that, and you're out there with the dog. That's advertising. I don't go nowhere without my brand on. I'd be sitting in the house all day and still have it on, just in case I'm on camera somewhere. I can't tell you how many people have inquired about my business just because I've been on a Zoom call with my stuff on or my printer in the background. I'm like, oh, what do you do? And conversation starter, right? But yeah, I want to tell you, Van Teresa, I'm very, very, very proud of you. I'm very impressed with what you've done so far. I did have some input, and all the input that I gave you, it seems like you are ready to rock and roll with it. So I'm ready to see that going. So social media planner, and that social media planner will also go to your Facebook too. So go to Facebook and Instagram. So if we can go ahead and get that rolling, then what you can do is, if you can see, for instance, let's say this particular post right here started getting a lot of attention, you could turn it into an ad, right? So you could take that post that already has engagement going on it, and because it's linked to your Shopify store, you can turn it into an ad from your Facebook or from your Instagram. That way, when people click on it, let me give you an example here. people click on it, it'll go to that product. So let me go to product here. And Ventrisa, please don't feel like, like I'm just not doing a lot of this stuff. I have not done any paid marketing or advertising ever. So I'm just getting into, I've known about it forever, but I'm just getting into it. So I've been able to do very well for myself organically, but I'm still kicking myself because I could have been doing exponentially better if I did what I know I'm supposed to be doing. So I think, for instance, I think this one does it. Let me go to, I think this one here. So this one here actually links to a product. Oh, it won't show you on the computer, but if you click on this on Instagram or on Facebook, it actually take you to my Shopify store. And that's because it's linked. So the Shopify store is linked to the product, which is linked to the image or the video that you're showing on Facebook and Instagram. So like if somebody really likes it, like if you were on your phone right now, you click and you tapped on this, it would take you straight to where you could purchase that AI class. So that's going to be perfect for you because now you'll be able to go to your products on your Instagram because you're going to have that set up on a recurring schedule, right? Even on your Facebook, as long as this is it's a Facebook page. So as long as it's a Facebook page, you link it to your pixel, and then that way you're generating traffic to your Shopify store. Okay. And it sounds a lot harder than it really is. Trust me, it took me years and years and years to finally sit down and actually do it. But we're going to be doing a Facebook ads course again. But you'll be able to tap into that and link those together. And I think you have
it's in the accelerator.
Okay. So I was gonna say you have the access to the replay. So yeah, as soon as you get your products together, like don't wait till you get all of your products. Every time you get one product posted, go ahead and link it. You got another product, go ahead and link it. Because the thing is, people will be coming across your stuff from now to the next 30 days. And the more engagement you get, the more you'll get recommended by Facebook, the more you get recommended by Instagram, the more you'll be recommended by Google even. Okay. And that time builds up. If you go ahead and start posting this stuff now on Etsy, the more you'll be recommended by Etsy by the time that it gets the peak season for people ordering. Okay.
Man.
All right, my love. Well, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm sorry I went a little long, but Ventrisa, you got a lot going on, and I really wanted to be able to sit through this and make sure that we got some good notes, and I'm sure you took some great notes too. So we'll go ahead also, and we'll probably talk about this not this week because we got challenge week this week. But if you have questions during challenge week, ask those questions during challenge week because that'll be the perfect time for you to get questions answered on what you're doing. But the week after that's our Shopify week. So we're basically doing week 1, we're doing strategy. Week 2, we are doing the social planner. So we, make sure we're posting on social planner. Week 3 is email marketing. And then week 4 is we're working on Shopify. So basically, if you have any questions on our week 4, we can help you out on the Shopify side. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm super proud of you.
Right, I appreciate it.
Yes, everybody show Ventrisa some love. Let her know that this thing is amazing, that the work that she's doing, especially in honor of Mom, is absolutely phenomenal. And I can see all of this pulling together. Ventrisa, if you want to share where you got this snow effect from, I don't know. but also, Ventrisa, when you get off the live, go ahead and check the comments. Some people had some questions about your prints and everything like that. So go ahead and I'm giving you permission, your accelerator to go in the chat and make sure that they know how they can purchase from you and answer those questions from you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty, my love. Thank you so much. All right. See you later, love. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So I know that we are anticipating the prizes and the opportunities and whatnot that we talked about. So I'm going to get back to that as well. But at 8:00, I told you all we were going to go over this survey. So I want to make sure that y'all have it pulled up. And anybody that needs help with the survey, go ahead and put that in the chat. Okay. All right. And then anyone, let me see. me see if anybody messaged me. Okay, awesome. All right, so let me see my referrals here. So I got to drag it off the screen to give the referral code, but let me go ahead and get that ready. So, so anyone that's wanting to join the challenge, I'm going to send you the challenge link and then a 50% off code if you were referred to somebody on this live tonight. The survey is for those who are attending the Shopify challenge. Now, if you just want to fill it out, you can have it ready and filled out for us, but it's so that we can know who is prepared and what we need to prepare for the Shopify challenge. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and I think I can do this. Yeah, I'm going to pull it off screen in just a moment. But this is part of the app as well on the back end. So this is allowing all of my Instagram messages. Look, instead of me trying to put together neat, little pretty videos and show y'all things, I'd rather just show you in real time some of the stuff that I use and why. So this is CRM. So this is the Innate CRM app that allows me to do Facebook messaging, Instagram messaging, text messaging, emails. So all of the DMs are pretty much in one place so that I can manage the customer experience. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and send y'all over this thing. Now, normally I would have this part automated, but because y'all are sending me individuals' names, I'm not automating it because I want to make sure that I can collect the names and that way I can give people credit. Okay. All right. So anybody tonight, if you didn't hear about this already, let me go ahead and tell y'all about, I'm not going to email probably until, it might be a little too late to email tonight. So I'll probably email in the morning. So the people that get the email will definitely be the last to be able to do this. And also, I forgot to tell y'all, I'm only doing for the craft to quit. I got to check how many people have already done it because I'm only going to do 20 slots at that rate because that's basically for me to unlock all of those and give y'all $97 a month and you lock in that price for life. That is a lot. So hopefully those of you who wanted to upgrade have that opportunity. And then if there's a few seats left in the morning, then I'll announce how many seats that are left to do that for the craft to quit upgrade. But I'm going to leave this up for 24 hours for us reaching our, I should be doing 20 hours since we reached 20K. How about that? So I'll leave it up for 20 hours because we reached 20K. And what I did was I revived the OG prices for brand new members of the Academy. So now is the time to let somebody know if they've been sitting on the fence about Photoshop, if they really need help or they just really think they can't do it. Now you see how easy it is for people who have never touched Photoshop to get into this and really be truly successful in designing and creating phenomenal products for their customers. So the $60, the difference between the $60 and the $30 one, $60 a month, you would be able to come to the live classes every Wednesday and have someone who literally can help pull you out of the mud if you get stuck in your Photoshop design. And literally it's a 1 hour class, y'all. 1 hour, that's it. So if you can devote 1 hour live every single week, you will have a different design every single week, a different template every single week. You'll be building different skills every single week just by coming to those classes. And then at the very least, if you have $30 a month, which like I said, the price is nowhere near the value. The value is way up here. So for $30 a month, you're going to be unlocking 8 classes and templates every single month. So that those are 8 pieces of art that would cost you at least $30 buying them one-time art off of Etsy, at least. So these are editable files that you're going to know how to create these exact designs plus some. Whatever's on your mind, you're going to be able to create from there. So for the craft to quit option, you cannot upgrade or change your membership So for those of us who are already members, this is for newbies. This is to get new people and to share so that they have these opportunities to get started. I do have an opportunity for you who are not new. If you upgrade to Craft to Quit, not only are you only going to pay $97 a month, and we have an extra session on Thursday where, just like I did a session with Van Teresa right now, that's typically what we're doing on Thursdays. Hey, I know you can design and make it look good, but what can you do to move the needle in your business? Okay, so then we do that on Thursdays. You get to get into the Zoom room and interface with me or whatever coach that I have there at the time, so that you're getting hands-on assistance with your questions. So it's not just you watching a video; you're actually participating inside the Zoom room. So the Craft to Quit also, for these 20 hours only, we're going to unlock all of your. You will not have to wait 7 days and 7 days and another 7 days. You will unlock all of your templates at one time. I just ask that you give us about 24 to 48 hours to manually unlock them for you. Okay. But if you decide to upgrade your membership, even if you are already at some of you are at a $97 VIP, it hurts you nothing to join a $97 Craft to Quit, because you get the VIP plus Craft to Quit. Okay. So that's a super, super bonus that I have for you all. All right, so that's it, my loves. That is it. So we're going to go over, Simply Being R. Okay, so if you are, send a screenshot. You can go to the Facebook page and send a screenshot. You can also go to hello@innatelab.com, Simply Being R. And we can look at that, because I said I'm going to keep it open for 20 hours. And I figured that somebody was going to have a problem. That's why I didn't say to the end of the live. Okay. Okay, you send it to my Instagram. I'll check it out, love. I'll check it out after the live, but I got you. Okay, or Customer Happiness got you. One of us got you. So I'm going to give you a tip, Simply Being R. And to anybody that's listening right now that's still on this live. If you downgrade to the $60 plan and then upgrade it after you downgrade to the $60 plan, it should allow you to now go to the new $97 plan. It should. Because if you're already at the $97 plan at VIP, it's probably not going to let you do the $97 plan with the Craft to Quit, because it used to be $197. So try that and let me know in the chat if that hack worked, because I'm technically telling you how to hack my own system. All right. And let's see. Nikita, hey, love. So yeah, Nikita, you can get back in at OG prices. Absolutely. If you can, and then that is what you've been wanting to do, this is your opportunity, because I'm not even going to do this for Black Friday. Like, literally, this is more than what you will be getting for Black Friday, because this was, if you do the Craft to Quit option, it'll unlock everything for you. So you'll start off with everything unlocked, and you'll be able to come to the Craft to Quit sessions. And the perks, like that the Craft to Quit has, like getting the AI artwork and that sort of thing. You'll get all of those perks. Okay. All right, y'all. So back to this this survey here that we're supposed to be working on. Where is it? There we go. All right. So this is, and I'm going to walk through why I need this done. And if you have questions, I want you to ask me questions about like what it is that you may be stuck or confused on, so we can get this done. All right. So it's of course asking for your contact details. It's asking you if you have a Shopify store. If you have one, but you don't actually have it running, then that's fine. You can say, yes, I have a Shopify store, but it's doing $0 in sales right now because I'm not sending anybody to it or nobody's coming to it. That's fine. I just want you to be honest with us here. Also, I'm asking questions like, this is your opportunity to check in with me. What do you need help with in your business? If you say, oh, I need help with marketing, because I have a Shopify store, but nobody's getting there. So traffic and marketing would be some of the things you need help with. What do you fear the most going forward in your business? Some of the answers that I got the other day were it was a fear of failure or a fear of maybe even getting too much business and not being able to sustain. So, whatever those fears are, I want you to be honest with me on that so that I can make sure we address those during the challenge. Okay. What do you need help with your Shopify store? Like specifically, if you say, hey, I need help, because I can't upload custom images. That was one of your biggest issues, like custom images. Put that there so that we know the type of help that you need going forward. I also want to know, how many times have you joined the Shopify challenge? I'm interested to see if you've never joined the Shopify challenge before, or we had some folks that you've done at least 3 times with us before. I love to see that. And then I also want to know, like, what is it that you need after you've done it for the 3rd time? What is it that you're still missing or that you still need to complete your journey? All right. So I'm also asking you, is your Shopify store connected to Facebook and Instagram? If you don't know, then chances is it's not. So just put no. Okay. You'll know if it's connected because you'll be able to link your Shopify products straight to your Facebook and your Instagram. Okay. All right. Is your Facebook pixel set up? Same thing here. If you don't know what a Facebook pixel is, go ahead and choose no. The Facebook pixel is what's going to allow you to track anytime somebody clicks on or has any type of behavior with your Facebook post or your ad, it's going to track that behavior. For instance, did they stay on that video for 2 seconds or did they stay on that video for 10 seconds? Did they click on it? And once they clicked on it and they got to the product, did they purchase or did they go away from your page? That's what the Facebook pixel tracks so that you have an understanding, hey, is this ad even translating into sales? Or maybe people initially clicked on it because they were interested, but became disinterested when they came to my site. What am I missing there? So that Facebook pixel is very powerful. Let me know if you have that already set up or no. What type of Shopify apps do you think that you need to add? Some of you already have an understanding that, hey, I think I need a chatbot ad or app. I think I need, what is that wheel type of app? I think I need that to collect emails. Tell me what type of apps that you think that you need for your store, because in the Shopify challenge, we could be going over those apps. Okay. Now here I go into specific apps because I know these apps are important. So I'm asking, do you have any custom listing apps such as Zakiki? That's the one that I use for the customizer that I showed you all earlier with the mouse pad. Are you using pop-ups or coupon type of apps, for instance, like Wheelio or like the wheel option that Van Teresa had? Are you using any apps for email marketing? For example, Clavio, I don't know, whichever way they say it. But MailChimp is another option. So there are email marketing apps that you can plug into Shopify in order to do marketing there. And then also, are you using any kind of bundling or upselling or cross-selling products? So for instance, if you sell a t-shirt, does it also say, hey, you might also like this tumbler or you might also like these socks? Those are type of bundling options. They even have some bundler options that once you purchase one thing, it'll show you a discount if you want to add these other things. And that's primarily what the bundling apps are for. Let's consider upsells. So let's see, are you using apps for an online chat feature? So for instance, we just saw Van Teresa's site and she has a chat feature down here where people can be on the site and still communicate with the owner of the site. So you want to have something like that, but I'm just asking you right now, do you have it? I don't want you to feel like pressure to put any of this stuff on your store. I just want to know, do you already have it? Also tell me if you do have it, which app you're using. Okay. For customer reviews and tutorials, just like Van Teresa showed us at the bottom of her page, she has some Google reviews on there already. So do you have any of that on your page? It's called Social Proof. This helps your customers really have confidence in you. So this increases the customer confidence in you if they know that, okay, well, you got some Google reviews, or at least some people have thought enough of your product to rate it. Right. So if you don't have that, it's fine. But if you do have it, let me know what products you're using. An example there is Looks, and City gave us that example. All right. So then you get into like your brand information here. So I want you to fill that out, what your business email is. And I want to see like what your business email is. Is it hello@innatelab.com or is it innatelabstaff@gmail.com? Because I have both of those, but I do have a professional one that I send people to that has my businessname.com. I want to see that you're doing that. And if you're not doing that, it's cool. I just need to know that you're not doing that so I know why I need to address this in the challenge. So maybe we need to talk about setting up a G Suites because your G Suites would be able to allow you to at least email from a professional email, which would be, a hello or an admin@mybusiness.com versus mybusiness@gmail.com. Okay. So I'm asking these for a very specific reason. If you know your Shopify website link and you want us to check it out, you can put your Shopify website link there. You can put your domain, even if it's not Shopify. Let's say you have a Wix site right now, that's fine too. Go ahead and put your URLs there. And then we're getting specific into your brand. What are your hex codes? And if you don't know what your hex codes are, you can go to this image color picker and you can upload an image here, maybe of your logo or a logo that you like. Maybe you don't even have a logo yet. It's fine. But if you can pick around in here, it'll give you the hex code, and you can simply copy that and place it into here. Okay, so that's all I need. I need your hex codes. And the reason why I'm doing this too is because I want y'all to be prepared for the fact that you should know what a lot of this is. And if you don't, let's get it together. Okay. This is not to embarrass anyone. What this is to let you know where we should be in business. And if we're not there, we're going to know what we should be teaching you and helping you with to get there. Okay. And if you don't have a third color there, you can just put NA. All right. And then also I want you to go ahead and upload your logo number 1, logo number 2. Do not submit this form incomplete. If you need to wait till you get to your computer and like, yeah, I know my logo's on there and you're trying to do it from your phone right now, do it from the computer so you can make sure that this is complete, because you're going to submit this one time and I'm going to have this information to reference and help you in the Shopify challenge. Okay. So if you don't have this prepared, I cannot help you in that way. The most that I can do is tell you, hey, do it for homework, and I won't be able to help you live. Okay. All right. Let me see. I was forgetting to check and see if y'all had questions. I'm just rolling. And Mara says, thank you, Van Teresa, for allowing us to be a part of your audit. It gained a lot of information. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate that too. And y'all know how I do. I do my best not to do one-on-ones anymore, unless it's like a super private, somebody's paid me a whole lot of money to just, one-on-one with them. And even then, it's not my cup of tea, because I like when I can help many people with the same information, because we all have similar issues and struggles. So it helps me to help more people at once than to be, in a meeting for 3 hours with one person helping them exactly strategize. And I'm just like, oh, I could be helping hundreds of people instead of this one. So yes, I appreciate you all for sticking around, and then also for volunteering to do stuff like that. All right, let's see. Does simple being R, you may have to, I don't know, you should have to cancel. You could cancel if you plan on doing the 97 one. You can cancel, because we'll add everything back for you. Okay, and just reestablish it with the new one. Okay, and you know what I'm going to do real quick? I'm just going to check on the back end to make sure that people have been able to, because I want to make sure it's not a global issue, that it's just certain ones. Nope, I see people been able to do the 97. Yep. Yeah, quite a few people have been able to do it. So I know it works. Well, I'm glad you all are getting a chance to take advantage of it. I'm really, really glad. All right. And make sure that y'all share this with somebody. Let them know, hey, this opportunity exists. It's going to melt away in about 19 hours. Okay. So I'm going to get back to this then. Yeah, go ahead, cancel, and then do the 97 option. And I got you, love. Okay. All right. And tomorrow, when I go through seeing who referred the most Shopify participants, we'll announce that tomorrow, probably right after our AI class. So we have our AI class at 6. We start our Shopify challenge at 8. So we'll end the AI class. I had to set it a little earlier so we have a little time between. So I'll send y'all an email and let you know. So hopefully you subscribe to the email newsletter. Don't have me blocked. I'll send y'all an email, let y'all know when we're going to pick the 3 prizes. So prize number 1 will be $4,000 for referring the top number of people to the Shopify challenge, and they have to actually be confirmed purchases, and they had to DM me saying that, hey, this person sent me. Okay. So that will be something that we will award tomorrow. And then second is we're going to do a Craft Equip membership for the whole year for the free 99. So anyone who is enrolled in the Shopify challenge, that'll be the second one. That like the secondary prize. And then the third one is going to be for 1 year of the AI. And I think for that one, it's the value is somewhere around $30 a month, 50 weeks, somewhere around about $1,500. I don't know if I was supposed to give that away as a prize. I never did the math. Hold on a second. If I do $27 every Monday, and I do at least 50 Mondays, because I might miss a couple. Oh, that's $1,300. I'm gonna get in trouble, y'all. So the AI classes, they're $27, but when you come to them, for instance, let me show y'all the one we have coming up. Y'all want me to show y'all what we have coming up? So I'm going to be teaching you all how to vector some images here. As a matter of fact, I have one ready for y'all. So they'll already have these in here when y'all come in. So we'll have the varsity jacket deal. I have all of the Divine 9 sorority and fraternity colors, but I'm not specifically like telling it to do any specific insignia so that we're not infringing. But these images, y'all will set y'all good for this homecoming season. Also, of course, you could be using these for high school, and just in general, they're good fashion models. But the whole point is I'm going to be teaching you all how to run these prompts, and we're going to run them together. So right now I have hundreds of images in here. When we're finished with our AI in action class on Monday, we're going to have thousands of images in here and different variations, different colorways, etc. The other thing that I'm going to be showing you how to do is how, when you like an image, I'm going to show you how to swap the face. So as you can see, that is somewhat my face. And then this was the image that I generated first. Okay, so I generated image first, and then we swap it out so it has likeness. And some of you are interested in knowing how to do that. Some things it does well, and some things it does not do well. I will explain that in our Monday AI in action class. So I will explain the limitations. But basically, you can cartoon your own characters. And if you all were wondering, that's how I did the Cardi images for the Put a Ribbon on Me, and you all will be getting that template for free inside of the Shopify challenge. What am I doing? Where did I do that one? And then this is the one that we did last Monday. When I tell you, we did some embroidery patches. So we are patched out. And if anybody else is doing these patches, just know that nobody was doing them before us. So we got to stay on this innovative thing so people can have something good to copy. And I say that very confidently, but humbly. All right. So yeah, we did some patterns and stuff as well with the images here. So basically every week, every Monday, because I want to keep us, just like I wanted to keep us on top of Photoshop, I want to keep us on top of AI. So every Monday, we're going to do an AI in action course, which you'll have access to all of this artwork. You're going to run the prompts with us. You'll be in the room with us as like master prompters. So you'll be typing in and getting results in, and at the same time that we're doing our stuff. So I want to make sure that you all know that that is available. Now that's a standalone class. It's just $27 every Monday. Okay, because I wanted it to be super affordable, that even if you wanted to just get in and learn how to prompt, you're there. But it is worth $27 merely. I don't know if y'all see all these thousands of pieces of artwork in here. It is worth $27 just to have access to the thousands of images that are sitting in here that were developed from your fellow creatives. So we're going to do the same thing on Monday. Okay. All right, all right. We even have like some football images in there and stuff. And these things are super, super cute to print sublimation or DTF. Like, I haven't seen anybody else really doing anything like this. So I think you would definitely be ahead of the curve. Okay. What else was I supposed to show y'all? Like I said, we'll get into this one. I'll be showing y'all how to create like some elves and some Mrs. Clauses. Basically, we're going to learn how to create some cartoon characters and then how to swap out faces. So this is going to be really, really fun. Okay, and I'll show you how to multi-prompt too, where basically I did one prompt to expand and get several different hair. Y'all see how I got all these different hairstyles? I'll show you how to multi-prompt. All right. All right, all right. So, so each AI class is separate. I'm thinking about doing like a AI type of member. Well, the membership that's included with the AI bundle, basically the accelerator, they get to come into the Monday classes. But I don't know. I might do a membership just for AI for people who are interested in just only doing AI, or doing it as an upgrade to the craft to quit. Like you can do a additional fee and get into all of the Monday classes. But we'll see. I want to see if y'all going to stick around and keep doing Monday classes, because this is only class number 2, but we had quite a lot of people in the last one, and I already see that you all are booking for this upcoming Monday. Yes, the AI and Shopify challenge are both tomorrow. So the AI is always going to be on Mondays. Shopify challenge starts on Mondays. If you are already in the Shopify challenge, then by tomorrow you should see yourself placed inside of the AI class, because I did a complimentary seat for you all in the AI class so that you can get involved in AI if you haven't already. Okay. And Conskied, they have to be manually unlocked by the customer happiness staff, which is they don't work on the weekends. So we will have them start unlocking tomorrow as early as first thing in the morning. Okay. Matter of fact, some of you may start seeing them unlocked tonight. I just don't want to make any promises because I don't know who's going to be able to do it. Okay. All right, good questions. All right, so for this last part, the social media links, this is super, super important. What I want y'all to do, if you do not already have these set up a business Facebook page. You don't have to have a Facebook group, so you can put NA there. Instagram, you should have an Instagram. LinkedIn, you don't have to have a LinkedIn, but if you ever want to sell business to business, I suggest you set up a LinkedIn. So I would say, like, most of you may not have a LinkedIn. That's fine. So TikTok, I expect to see you all have a Facebook page for your business. If you don't Google it, if you don't know how to do it, I'm not going to answer every question, every Googleable question. Maybe one day we will kind of do a session where we do this together, but not during the challenge because I'm already challenged enough. So Instagram, set up your Instagram account if you don't already have one. And then TikTok, Twitter. Actually, I've heard a lot of people be able to market really well on Twitter. I haven't put a lot of emphasis on that. And then YouTube, of course, many of you will not have YouTubes, but if you do, put them there. So at the very least, I need to see Facebook and Instagram, period. Like, there's no excuse not to have a Facebook business page. There's absolutely no excuse not to have an Instagram. TikTok, I can understand if you feel like they're a little too much, in your business and a little controversial. I get that. But at the very least, for your business, because you can immediately integrate your Shopify store with these two, you best have a Facebook page and an Instagram page. And I want these to be business accounts. Okay. All right. Any questions? Is a certain amount unlocked. Monthly. So, Conskita, if you have the $30 or the $60 membership, then you unlock, if you're brand new, you'll unlock 8 courses every month. So it'll unlock a new one. It'll unlock the brand new one that just came out, and then it'll unlock one of the original ones at the same time every 7 days. So basically, you're going to unlock 2 templates every single month if you're on a $30 or $60 or $60 plan. If you're on the $97 plan, which it sounds so weird to say those prices because they have not been that price in a long time. Normally it's 50 and 97, and then there's 197 for the craft to quit. If you do the craft to quit today for $97, not 197, but for $97, then we are doing a one-time unlock all of your courses and letting you go ham. Okay. All right. All right. And even if you did pay, it will do what's called a prorated. So basically, whatever you paid, it will prorate towards the next rate. So it doesn't like just cut you off and make you start all over again. So that's it, y'all. Y'all have any other questions for me? I feel like we had a really, really eventful evening, and I'm ready for the Shopify challenge, y'all. Oh, I know what it was. I'm supposed to be sending. So when I hop off of here, I'm going to send the 50% off codes to the people who were referred. So you all know, if you want to refer some people, you got until, I'll say, maybe 2:00 p.m. tomorrow, because I want to tally up all the names, and then at that point in time, I can see who has purchased the Shopify challenge based on who's plugging a name, and that person will win $1,000 right before the challenge. No, so the AI class is not with the Craft to Quit. So the AI class is totally separate from Craft to Quit. So yeah, that's additional if you want to come to the AI classes. So the AI class, for those who are in the Shopify challenge, they will get the AI class. They will get placed in the AI class tomorrow. But yep, so I think you'll really enjoy the AI class as well, especially like I said, if we're doing designs like these that really almost no artwork, literally in Photoshop, you're learning how to change out these colors, change out that text, change out that image. Well, what's the most complicated thing there is that image. So if you learn how to generate the image, how about this? I'm gonna go through these last templates and show y'all what's AI, just in case you were wondering. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit here. Y'all want to know what's AI? Everything I see that's AI, I'm gonna tell y'all. That Barbie right there is AI. That little brooch that's behind her is AI. The crown that's behind her is AI. The airplane that's behind her is AI. The sky and the runway is AI. Anything else is AI here. That cake that's there is AI. That flower bouquet is AI. I'm gonna get tired of saying AI tonight, but hopefully not, because I have to say it a lot more tomorrow. Let's see what else. Let's scroll on down to our new classes so I can show y'all better than I can tell you. Of course, that character in the middle, we're going to be doing that in one of our AI in action classes, showing you how to create characters. And I will be showing you all how to. This will be an advanced class we do, because now that I'm teaching y'all AI, I feel like you're going to have to learn some advanced Photoshop techniques. So you see how it came? He got 32 here, 28 there, 99 on this side. Well, I want to teach you how to do this. Okay. So that's going to be an advanced Photoshop class. That is not simple, but I'm going to make it simple. But I do want to show y'all that. But all 3 of these characters are AI. The patches here are AI, and they're also meant to look like they're stitched. So they're meant to look embroidered. And that was a process that we came up with inside of our AI class. Let's see, this one, maybe some of these patterns are AI. I'm pretty sure of that. This one, most of these characters that are on here are AI. Okay. Characters, AI. Characters, AI. So even though the Photoshop files are there looking pretty, but look, you can jazz these things up with some artificial intelligence, okay? This one does not have AI. Actually, you know what? It does, because inside of the file, there's a variation of it that has AI. Inside of this one has some Barbies that are AI. So even though it says rip me out the plastic, it has like a Barbie version of it in there. That's AI. This cheerleader, this football player, this drummer, AI. This football player, these set of football players, AI. Barbies, AI. Ninja Turtle character here, the character we did here, I actually did a face swap, and that's my nephew. Uh, AI. So I did the character generation, and then I did a face swap with AI. Here, this Dragon Ball Z character, AI. The swapping of the face, AI. This image here, AI. Of course, we put the text in there. We show you how to do that in that template. This mermaid is AI. Do we need to go any further? So what I decided to do, because I've been doing AI every single week to give ideas for the templates, I said, well, wait a minute. What if I allow the community to do AI with me every week so that they could be getting their skills up as well? So every week, if you come on Mondays, it's a different session. I think about doing I'll see how much attendance we get. If we get enough attendance, I might actually do a subscription that includes the AI class. We'll see. Because sometimes y'all will show up a few times, but then your consistency isn't there. And I can't be there consistently if you're not going to be there consistently. Okay. But I'm telling you, every single week, if you develop AI artwork, every single week, if you come to your Photoshop class, you will have files on files on files that you can be editing, and also make sure that you're selling really phenomenal looking products. Okay. Because we give you the templates that make it simple, but you would be switching out the artwork that make it what your customer needs. And only you know what your ideal client really needs. Okay. So AI, AI, AI. All right, let me calm down. That's my daddy right there. But other than that, AI. All right, y'all. And then also, if you're worried about putting other people's images, these graduates here, even this mother or father-daughter combination, that's AI. Okay. So what we do is we start every single project, you're starting with us. So the idea here is the same way I teach Photoshop. I don't want to teach y'all an AI prompting class that literally just takes you through step by step by step. That's why I call it AI in action. Because when you get in, I don't care if this is your first time touching AI or if this is your 100th time touching AI. We're all going to be able to run the prompts, develop, and you'll even end up coming up with ideas and contributing inside of that channel. So beginners is beginner friendly, just like our Photoshop templates, but it is professional approved, meaning that even if you're a pro, you're still going to be able to use this, and it's still going to look like your skill level is on point with what we have to provide. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have spent some time together today. I think I have been on with y'all for 3 hours, actually 3 hours, 1 minute, and 13 seconds. So I just want to, again, thank you all for getting to this 20K. Let me see if I can pull it up for the one time for the people. Let's go ahead. Let's check out 20K right here, baby. We did it. Next step is 100K. And I don't want to take several years to get there. I think we can get to 100K. We can get to 100K by the end of this year if we focus. So that's why I want to focus on creating content, things that are going to help you all. I want you all to share more. I want you all to get other people involved, because let me tell you something. This AI class that we did would not have had thousands of options for you if y'all were stingy and didn't share with and didn't tell other people to come purchase the class. And don't be sharing resources. Share the link, but don't share the resource. So this allowed us to have what's called economies of scale, right? We can do something with this now. We spent $27 and now we can do something with thousands of pieces of artwork. It's also called group economics. We pool our money together. Then your $10 Midjourney, like I think I have the $60 or $120 a month version, but your $10 version can do what my $120 version can do because we're working together. I just want to let y'all know. Okay. So with that, I want to start making sure that we're making the most of our resources, that we're sharing, because sharing is caring. That's how we got here in the first place, is me just sharing information with you all and wanting to see you grow and succeed. I will continue to do that if you all continue to share. Okay. But if y'all start getting stingy and drying up, then I got to go drive over here and do something different because the YouTube ain't going to pay the bills. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Original and Unique. It says, thank you, Dr. S. You continue to be an amazingly phenomenal blessing to so many. Keep up the good work, and I can't wait until you notify the world that you're already making 5 M's. It's already yours. Yes, I claim that. Amen. Thank you, Felicia, for my flowers. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and we should be at 1 million subscribers, and we will be, because we're going to continue to do phenomenal work and share the resource, get people in here so we can all be successful. All right, my love. So y'all know what time it is. I'm going to go ahead and recap for y'all one more again what we're doing for this challenge. We're going to be tapping into our Christmas and Black market strategies. We're going to be teaching you how you can use screen printing, drop shipping, sublimation, what products to do, what should your strategy be even for production, how should you be lining up and getting ready for this season. I gave some of those tips tonight with Van Teresa, but I know we'll be getting into this more in depth and you all will have more questions. So come on to the Shopify challenge, get in there. So not just so that you can create cool projects. The point of the challenge is so that you get the business information and the business strategy to run this next play for this holiday. Okay. So every time we do a Shopify challenge, it's different. All right. It's different because we're equipping you with different tools, different designs, different strategy to make sure that you're ready for improving your store and improving your income. I mean, if that's something you're looking forward to doing. Okay. Listen, I want to make this a 10K holiday minimum. So can we say 10K in the chat? Next 90 days. Can y'all get 10K? Let's go. Let's get 10K this holiday. If you start now, start during this challenge, doing the things that I'm telling you, I'm giving not just breadcrumbs, I'm giving you the whole wide open blueprint to how I did 27K in 3 weeks. I know y'all can do 10K in 90 days. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I will see you inside of the challenge. I love you. I appreciate you dearly. And until next time, bye. See y'all later.